while talking and look at the logo it generated. If you think this is insane, drop a comment insane in the chat. So it actually merged the mic and the Twitter bird into a single thing. And this was completely a mistake, right? Crazy, crazy, crazy. All right. Now that we have the logo, which is freaking beautiful, the name of the tool and the extensions, let's go ahead and play with it. Let's give it a topic. I will give a topic. AI will take away many jobs. Today it's a topic, tomorrow it's a reality, by the way. But let's see what it comes up with. AI won't take your job, but the person who knows how to use better than AI better than you, they absolutely will. I agree. I'll say one more. AI isn't coming for your job, it's coming for your excuses. Love it. Worried AI will take your job? Good. That fear might be the most productive thing you have felt in years. Oh my god, this is brutal. AI won't take all the jobs, just the one done on autopilot. Okay, one more. AI isn't replacing humans, it's replacing mediocrity. Guys, what do you guys think of these tweets? If you think this is wild, drop a comment wild in the chat. And of course, they're brutal. Let's ask it to make it more brutal. Right? I'm gonna just say more brutal. Let's see what it comes up with. If your job can be done with AI, probably it should be. Okay. AI isn't the threat. Your comfort zone is. My goodness. Guys, aren't these tweets like absolutely wild? Yeah, I agree. Somebody's like mic drop. I completely agree. It is mic drop. Right? So that is how we got to this point, guys. Like we just gave it an idea and it's able to build this tweet. Now let's make this product even better. I've been saying one more, one more, one more. I want to change that. Okay. I want to change that and I want to come up with, 10 tweets at once. So let me give it some feedback. Let's give it more feedback. Okay. Hey, the tweets are great, but you know what? I don't only want you to come up with one tweet. Every time I give you a topic, I want you to come up with 10 different tweets at once on the same topic. And also, can you make sure the tweets are more sarcastic and brutally honest so that they're very relatable to people? My audiences are majorly from India who are either working professionals or entrepreneurs aged from 25 to 50 years old. So come up with tweets that are more relatable to this audience, and that's the kind of tweets that I want you to come up with. And also, can you make sure you rate each one of the tweets from a scale of 1 to 10 on the potential of it to go viral. If you think the tweet has very high odds of going viral, rate it 10. If you think it doesn't have such a high odds of going viral, you can rate it lower. And give me the whole output in form of a table. Order the tweets in a way that the most viral tweets are in the top, and also give me a one-line reason on why you think every single tweet that you have come up with think that you think will go viral. So I need a one-line reason for that as well. So can you do all of these things? Wow, I gave a lot of feedback. That's a lot of feedback, guys. All right. So I'm gonna click on the send. That is a lot of feedback. You can look at this. I said, come up with 10 tweets. I explained that I want my audience to be, most of my audience are in India and are working professionals and entrepreneurs. I want the tweets to be sarcastic and brutally honest. Come up with tweets that are more relatable to this audience. I also asked the tweets to be rated from a scale of 1 to 10. So, what I'm asking AI is not only come up with great tweets, but also rate its own work from a scale of 1 to 10. Give me the output in form of a table, order the tweets that has the highest potential of going viral, and also give a reason on why AI think this particular tweets will go viral. That's a lot of work that I'm asking AI to do, right? So let us see what it comes up with. Let's give the same topic actually. Topic: AI will take away many jobs. Guys, look at that. Boom in the chat if you think this is insane. Now we are getting 10 tweets. Not just 10 tweets, it's giving a rating from a scale of 1 to 10. And not just that, it's also telling why it works. How crazy is this? Let us read few of the tweets, okay? Let us read few of the tweets. Guys, I'm sorry. All the chats have been set to host to co-host, so you might want to change it. But again, we'll get to that point again. Okay. Can you change your chat to everyone again? Can you change your chat to everyone before you send the message? There you go, so that everybody can see your messages. All right. Perfect. Perfect. Great job, everyone. Okay. Now that we got this, AI won't take your job. The guy who knows how to use AI will. Sleep tight. AI won't replace teachers, but it will replace the ones who just read PowerPoint slides. Your job is safe as long as your boss doesn't discover ChatGPT. They just laughed at Excel, then they outsourced Excel to macros. Now they fear ChatGPT. You can see this, it's coming up with wild tweets on just one topic. Let's say you're happy with the tool that you've built. I can simply click on this create button and it gives me three options. Only me. If I save it to only me, only I can see these messages. If I save it to anyone with the link, anyone who has the link to this can use the messages. Or if I say GPT store, anyone in the world can use this. So I'm just going to say only me. Click on the save button and there you go. The tool is now built, guys. Look at this. The viral tweet machine, the beautiful logo that AI created, and we are all there. Let's say here are the starter points. I can just tap on this, give me sarcastic ideas about Indian startups, and here it comes. Right? So the tool works and works like magic. And that is basically called as that is basically how you go about building a product. Now, as you learn on how you could go about building a product, what is important for you right now to learn is not just how to build products, but actually think about what we could build. So here's the thing, guys. What you just learned right now is not how to build a viral tweet master. That's not what you learned. What you actually learned was how to solve your problems by building apps like this. Right? I hope that is how you're thinking. Because I told you, you have to wear your problem solver hat on. As a problem solver, whenever you learn something like this, I want you to translate it back of your head. How do I use what Weber just taught me into solving a problem that I have at work? That is what will make you really powerful. And that is how I want you to think. Okay? So, I hope you're thinking like that. I hope you're thinking like problem solvers. And I hope you know for a fact that you didn't learn the viral tweet master. You actually learned how to solve your problems by building simple apps. Are we clear? Clear in the chat if you are clear? Brilliant. Now, you see, I don't want you guys to just have this ability to do this. I want all of you guys to have the ability to build something even advanced so that every time you have a problem, back of your head, you should be able to solve them. And I want you guys to have that ability. For that, what is the process that you've learned right now is not good enough. I'm sorry to say this. The process that you have learned so far is not good enough. You know, this is a process that can probably keep you in the top 10%, but I want all of you guys to head towards top 1%. So, do you want to learn the top 1% process, 1% in the chat, top 1% process, so that you can build even more advanced tools? Yes. All right. Let us do that right now. So guys, for you to be able to build advanced tools, you know what? While we could use the same tool to build the advanced tool, for us to have the ability to build something advanced, we need to know how these tools work in the backend. For that, I'm going to come to the configure button here. There is something called as create here. There's something called as configure. I'll come to the configure button. And this, my friends, is the backend of the tool. This was the creation wizard, right? We spoke to it and it built the tool. If you want to look at the backend, this is the backend of the tool. Look at this, the name, Viral Tweet Master. Let's say if I want to make it 2.0, here it comes, it becomes 2.0. Let's say here in the description, I want to add outskill, okay? I can just say by outskill and it just adds it. So this is the backend of the tool, guys. And you know what is the most powerful part of this tool? It's the instructions. You see, everything that we spoke here and we told AI here, every feedback that we gave to AI on the creation wizard, what AI did smartly was it understood what we wanted and converted the whole thing into a prompt like this. That's all it did. It understood what we wanted, it understood our expectations, and converted the whole thing into a prompt. That is why the tool works the way it does. Look at this. It's an expert in social media, knowing how to craft high impact tweets. It has deep understanding of Twitter's algorithm. I told all of these things, especially for Indian professionals and entrepreneurs aged 25 50. This is also something that I told. Come with 10 brutally honest, sarcastic, and highly relatable tweet. Again, something that I told. Rate it from a scale of 1 to 10. So everything that I told the AI, I told ChatGPT, it converted that into a prompt. And that is why the tool works the way it does. But for you to be able to build advanced GPTs, you know what? You need to have the ability to write your own prompt. This prompt written by AI is not good enough. For you to be able to build advanced GPTs, you need to build your own prompts. How the hell do you do that? Well, let me show you first what an advanced GPT looks like. Okay, give me a second, let it load. There you go. So, guys, this is Postwriter. What is Postwriter? Postwriter is a tool that I have created which writes LinkedIn content for me. Now you'll be like, yeah, Webhub, you taught us how to write Twitter content, right? Why do I need to know how to write LinkedIn content? Well, you know why? The reason why you should learn how to write Twitter content as well is because, LinkedIn content as well, is because this tool does it differently. It doesn't just write LinkedIn content for me. It writes LinkedIn content exactly in my own style. So the way it writes the content is that if someone reads this content, right, they can't even tell if it is written by me or if it is written by AI. It mimics my style of writing, and here is the proof. Okay, here is the proof. So if you look at this, I have got almost 2 lakh post impressions in the last 7 days. In fact, if I go to the advanced posts and all, right, this could be a little older post that will show up because I've not been creating content for quite some time. Look at this. Every single line of this content AI is smart enough to be able to pull that off. Context in the chat, guys. Context in the chat if you guys understood that. Very, very important. All right, brilliant. I love the energy. Please keep this energy on. You guys have been wonderful audience so far, and you're giving me more energy by being so nice. So keep that energy on, okay? So we understood role, objective, context. Now comes instructions. Now instructions are pretty straightforward, right? Step 1, open the email. Step 2, read the 100 emails. Step 3, step 4, step 5, you just explain AI what you want it to do step by step, and that is essentially what instructions are. And finally comes notes. Notes is pretty straightforward, guys. There are a lot of times where when you're writing a prompt, you will not be able to capture all the information already. You will not be able to capture all the information in role, objective, context, and instructions. So if there is anything that you could not capture in the prompt, you can just add them in the notes. It's like a summary of everything. Okay. And that is what is a markdown formatting. Role, objective, context, instructions, and notes. Now that you understood what role is, what objective is, what context and what instruction, what notes are, now comes a big question. You'll be like, Weber, what the hell are these hashtags and stars? I'm assuming a lot of you guys will have that question. What are these hashtags and stars? Let me explain you what those are. You see, one second, guys. Okay. You see, what is happening is, when you looked at the slide for the first time, when I opened this slide and you saw the slide for the first time, where did your eyes automatically go? If I have to guess, your eyes probably automatically went to this line called a special prompting structure custom GPTs or markdown prompt. Why? The reason why your eyes automatically went to these things is because you saw the font size of this. It's a headline. It's written in large text. So you knew it was important. As a result, your eyes automatically looked at the title. Now, inside of AI, okay, like when I'm writing a prompt, is there a way for me to make this a headline? I can't. There is no such option. Is there a way I can make this important? No, I can't. How do I tell AI what is important? How do I tell that this is a headline? How do I tell AI, listen, this is important as a result? I bolded this word. You can't tell AI directly. And that's exactly where we use markdown formatting. When we put one hashtag and write any text next to it, AI imagines that to be a headline. When I put two hashtags and write any line next to it, AI imagines that to be a headline, but slightly smaller than one hashtag. So if I put two hashtags, it's still a headline, but the font size is slightly smaller. In the same way, I can put three hashtags and write something. AI still imagines that to be a headline, but slightly smaller than headline 1 and headline 2. That is first hashtag, two hashtags. Now, whenever you put a word between two stars, for example, you can see this, the word is between two stars. AI imagines this word to be in bold. AI imagines that to be bolded. So this is a secret language, which is called the markdown language, for us to talk to AI to be able to communicate with it better. There you go, guys. This is markdown formatting. You can see this. If there is one hashtag, AI imagines that to be a headline 1, which is a very large headline. If you put two hashtags and write any line of text next to it, AI imagines that to be a headline 2. And if you put three hashtags, AI imagines that to be a headline 3. And when you put a word between two asterisks or two stars, AI imagines that word to be in bold. That is how markdown formatting is done. So you're not only segregating the prompt into right buckets, but you're also telling AI, or you also have a sign language to tell AI what is important and what is not. Did I do a decent job explaining you markdown prompting? Boom in the chat if you guys understood and if you think this is powerful. Yes, awesome. Now let's put this into action. Now that we learned how to write markdown formatting, let's put this into action. And for that, obviously, right, we have to write a prompt. What is the tool that we are building? We are building a LinkedIn post generator. And the LinkedIn post generator is a powerful one because we are not only building a basic LinkedIn post generator, but we are building a LinkedIn post generator which can write like you. In this case, it can write like me. That is the LinkedIn post generator that we are creating. So for that, we have to write a prompt where we explain AI how we want it to write a LinkedIn post, and we also have to explain AI how we write. It has to capture all this information inside of the prompt. Of course, it will be the markdown format. Now you'll be like, how the hell will you write a prompt like that? For example, you saw this, right? It is a prompt that I wrote. This is a LinkedIn post generator prompt. It is a long prompt. This captures how I write and also captures what makes a LinkedIn post go viral. How do you write a prompt like this? You know the formatting right now because you learned the markdown formatting. But how do you write such a long prompt? If you guys were wondering that I will write all these prompts step by step, all manually, you guys are kidding me because I will not. I will basically be doing all of this by getting AI to work for me. I'll get AI to write the whole prompt for me. But the real art of getting AI to write a prompt for you is on how you get it to write. You see, I cannot just say, hey, write a prompt for me, know how I write. AI doesn't know what a viral post is. AI will not be able to do a good job. It will write a prompt, but it will not be great. So we have to get AI to write a very powerful prompt. And for that, you have to think in a form of workflows. You see, as AI generalists, we are all problem solvers. And for us to solve problems using AI, you have to break the problem down into smaller problems and get AI to solve each one of those problems. So let's break down this large problem right now. We want AI to write viral LinkedIn posts. That is something that we know how to do because we have already built a Twitter post generator. But we need AI to write like us. For AI to write like us, AI needs to know how we write. Now, I have to tell AI how I write. When I try doing that, it is very hard. Because if someone asks you, how do you write? What do you tell? You can say, hey, I write in a simple way. You can say, hey, I write in simple English. I use casual writing. You will give broad words like this. So, how do I tell AI how I write? Well, according to me, the best way to do that is by getting AI to tell me how I write. Because AI is definitely smarter than me, right? So I'm gonna get AI to tell me how I write. How will AI tell me how I write? Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give AI a bunch of content on LinkedIn that I have personally written back in the day. When AI was not there, I had written some content manually. I will give that content to AI and I'll be like, listen, can you go through all this content that I've written in the past and you tell me how I write? AI is smart enough, so it can tell me how I write. And then I will take that report that AI gave, I will give it back to AI. A big problem has been solved in smaller chunks. Let's do this and you'll get an understanding of workflows right now. Okay. So first job is for me to tell AI how I write. For that, I want AI to analyze my content. As a result, I will come to ChatGPT and I'll write a prompt like this. You are an expert when it comes to analyzing content in large chunks. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you 10 of the content pieces that I've written on LinkedIn in the past. These are all content that I have personally written myself. All these pieces of content that I'm going to share with you have gone viral on LinkedIn and given a lot of views. What I want you to do is go through all the content that I'm going to share with you, understand how I write my content. That is, understand the kind of words that I use, understand how I frame my sentences, and find out hidden patterns in my content on how I write. See how I write my hook, how I write my body, how I write call to actions, how I use things like emojis. Basically, what I want you you to do is give me a content DNA analysis of how I write my content and why my content goes viral. I want you to give me a super duper extensive report of this. It should be so deep and should reveal such insane things about how I write, about the way I write, and why my content does well, and give me an extensive report of how I write my LinkedIn content. Did you understand? You see this? I basically told AI that I'm going to give a lot of content of what I've written in the past. I wanted to analyze everything about it. And towards the end, I asked AI, did you understand? The reason I asked AI after I write a prompt like this, did you understand, is because I want to know if AI and I are on the same page, right? That's why I always ask this question, did you understand? And then I read, okay, what AI understood is it needs subconscious writing patterns, hook mechanics, sentence structure. Perfect. It understood what we want. And then it says, what I'll do is I'll analyze 10 of your posts and it will do all these steps for us. And final output will be this. So AI kind of understood what we want. And it's saying, once you paste 10 of your LinkedIn posts, I will get started immediately. So AI understood what we want. This is what I wanted to verify. AI got it. Now it is asking me, just upload 10 of your posts, I'll get started immediately. So because to save time, right, I've already copied 10 of the LinkedIn posts that I've written in the past. And I'm going to be like, here are the 10 posts I have written in the past. Go through it and give me a detailed report like above. And there you go. I've given the whole written prompt right now. And look at this, guys. Guys, drop a comment insane in the chat. Webhub Facilities LinkedIn Content DNA Report. Hook mechanics, the scroll stopping signs. Archetypes, chalk and rope, head to head, news jacking and speculation, disruption framing. Okay, not just that, not just that. Hook traits. What are the traits of the hook? The structural blueprint of how I structure the content. Example blueprint. Right? Psychological triggers. All the triggers, post using it, why it works. Formatting blueprint. Resurrect linguistic signatures, consistent phrasing, loops and foreshadowing, light touch of humor, CTA psychology, viral trigger breakdowns per post, and what you might not know about your style, telling things that I might not know about my own style, which is you translate complexity to simplicity. You write in tempo, you use brand power strategically, you often use second person view, and your content writing DNA. Guys, do you think it is even humanly possible for us to be able to write such a detailed report of our own style of writing? You see the power of AI when you start solving problems using AI? Guys, this is what I want you to think. This is how I want you to think. You see how I'm solving the problem. The problem here was I wanted to tell AI how I write. And then I realized, well, that's going to be very, very hard. As a result, I got AI to tell me how I write. This is how you solve problems using AI. Are you able to understand? Guys, are you able to understand the thought process? This is called as thinking with AI. This is called as thinking with AI. How do I get to do the job really smartly by getting AI to think for me? Right? There you go. Here it comes. We wrote the whole thing. We got AI to write the full breakdown of how we write right here. Now, what do I do here is I will just copy this. Okay, I'll just copy the whole structure right now. I have to convert this into a prompt right now. So I'll open a new ChatGPT window. And I'm going to be like, and again, guys, I'm using the free version of ChatGPT, which is the 4.0 right now, right? To create the prompt at least. You are an expert prompt engineer who has worked for the OpenAI team for the last 5 years. And you have written hundreds of very, very powerful prompts for custom GPTs. Your job is to convert, your job is to write a prompt which basically comes up with viral LinkedIn posts every time I give a topic to it. But the style of writing, this prompt will mimic my style of writing. You write exactly like me. And for you to know how I write, I will be attaching a super extensive content analysis of how I write. It's a content DNA report of how I write and why my content goes viral. I'm going to attach that and I'm going to give that to you. You go through it, understand how I write, and actually write a prompt for me, which I can use inside of Custom GPT so that every time I give you a topic, this prompt should be able to write viral LinkedIn content in my own style. Did you understand? Again, you can see this. I end the question with the question saying, did you understand? So let us see what I'm asking AI. I'm asking AI to basically convert the content DNA report that we got here, right, into a prompt. And you can see this. You'll upload a content DNA report. I'll study it deeply. Then I'll craft a precision engineered prompt, which includes variables, everything around it. That is what it's supposed to do. So it's understood that it has to write a prompt. Now that we have the content DNA analysis, I'm going to simply copy this, come here, and I'm going to just paste it. And I'm going to say, convert the below into a super extensive prompt. Right, there you go. I've given it. And I'll click on the send. So what did I say? Convert this into a prompt and look at this. Guys, it has started to convert the whole thing into a prompt right now because it learned how I write. Now it is converting that into a prompt. Look at this. How crazy is this? Insane. Now that it wrote the whole prompt right now, it gave me the whole prompt and look how long this is. There is something missing in this prompt. Our prompts was in the markdown format. It had role, objective, context, and everything, right? But the prompt that this gave us is not in the markdown format. It is in a different format. So I need to convert this into a markdown format. So what do? I go here, I copy the prompting structure here, this prompting structure, come back, and I'll be like, convert this into a markdown formatting like before, without skipping anything. And I just paste it. So what I'm going to say, I'm basically saying convert this into a markdown formatting and look at this. Now it has converted that into role, objective, context, instructions. Look at this. All the instructions are right here and then notes. But you see one more thing. The hashtags and the stars are not there. That is because it is already in Markdown, and when it's putting in Markdown, it's already making it to headlines. But I cannot copy it like this. So what I'm going to say is one final thing. I'm going to say, give me the whole prompt in a code editor. Remember this word, code editor, so that the Markdown format is retained. So when I do this, right, it just didn't give me in a code editor actually. For whatever reason, sometimes it does fail. So I'm going to be like, stop. Okay. For whatever reason, it didn't work. So what I'm going to do is give me the whole prompt in a code editor only. Let's see if that works. So that the markdown format is retained. Let's see if this works. Okay. It is still not in a code editor, which is very, very weird. I want it on a code editor or code block. Let's try it again. Let's see if it fixes it. And there you go. This time it does. So code editor didn't work, but when I said code block, it understood and gave me the output with the hashtags and stars. Guys, drop a boom in the chat if you think this is crazy. We got AI to write the whole prompt for us right here. So what did we do? What did we do? Let me quickly summarize what we just did. Okay. A funny few people are spamming in the chat. Please take them out of the call.
I will remove them. Yes.
Okay. In spite of repeatedly asking you guys not to spam, not to put things that you should not be putting, I'm seeing a few people, which is not cool, right? So yeah, if you can't respect it, we are not gonna have you on the call. Simple. Okay. Now that we are here, what did we do? Let's quickly go back. The step number one that we did here was we asked AI to analyze our content in a very detailed way and give us a report. And then we gave AI 10 of our LinkedIn content pieces. What it just did was it understood the kind of content that we wrote, and AI actually gave us a super extensive content DNA report. What did I do next? I took this content DNA report and then I asked AI to convert that into a prompt. And then it did convert that into a prompt for us right now, right here. And then I told AI, listen, this is not good enough. I want the whole prompt in a code editor, in a markdown format. And that's what it did. When I said code block, code editor didn't work. When I said code block, it understood what we wanted and it finally gave us this extensive prompt, right? In the format that we want in markdown formatting. Now that we got the prompt, I can simply copy this, go to ChatGPT. This time, because we are advanced users, I'll go to GPTs directly, create here, jump to configure directly. Obviously, guys, this only will be visible if you guys have the paid ChatGPT account. If you don't have the paid ChatGPT account, in just next 5 minutes, I'm going to show you the free one right now. Go to configure and just paste the prompt. There you go. The prompt is pasted, and we have a super duper extensive prompt written for us so that it can mimic my style of writing. Let's give it a shot. Let's find a new content idea. One of my favorite tools to find great content ideas is called as Social Sonic. Funny, did we cover the tool Social Sonic yesterday?
No, Weber, we didn't.
Okay, so guys, this is my go-to tool for me to find great content ideas. Okay, it's called Social Sonic and has some incredible tools. By the way, it has a free trial, so you can try it out for 7 days for free. I have a paid version of this tool. It's incredible. Okay, what it does is once you log in into this tool, right, especially if you want to create content on LinkedIn, Instagram, or anywhere, you need content ideas which are data driven, right? So that it does well. So when you give the topics that you want to create content on, what it will do is it will scrape the whole internet and it will give you content ideas that you can create content on that is going viral right now. So if I go to industry news here and I click on AI, these are all the things that are going viral right now. Look at this. These are all the newses that is going viral right now. So I can pick any of this and create a content piece right away. Okay. Look at this. There's some very interesting style, interesting content pieces. I'm just reading out what to create a content on. Okay. Look at this. This is an interesting one. Meta names OpenAI as Shengdu Zhao as chief scientist of OpenAI Intelligence. So Meta literally stole an employee from OpenAI. Okay. So this is a piece of content that I want to create content on. This is a big news in AI. So what I'm going to do is simple. I'm going to just copy this content piece. Okay. Come to the platform that we created just now with our prompt. And I'm going to be like, convert this into a LinkedIn post following all the instructions given. And I just post the instructions, post the article, and look at this, guys. Here's a LinkedIn post in Web of Symphony site. Meta just pulled off the biggest AI heist of 2025, and no one's talking about it. Meta just named Shangdu Zhao, co-creator of ChatGPT, as the chief scientist for the new AI superintelligence lab. It is not just a fancy hire; it is a strategic move to $100 billion AI arms race. Here is why it matters now. My goodness. It replicated my style of writing, and these are the kind of words that I use. No one's talking about it. This is the kind of emojis that I use on my LinkedIn content. It just replicated. Look at this. My take. Zhao and Wang under Zuck's war chest is Silicon Valley's most dangerous trio. My goodness. And ends up with a question. Guys, from a scale of 1 to 10, how good do you think this post is? Insane, right? Now, you know what? I'll give you a nice little hack right now. I don't use the post that AI gives me at first. I'm gonna say something like this. Hey, I just tried the post out. I just read the post. It is not good enough. You have not read all the instructions that I've given you. Read all the instructions again and rewrite the prompt rewrite the post in a much better way, just like how I would write it. I don't care how it wrote. I just say do a better job. And you know what? AI will all of a sudden do a better. Look at this. Zuck just stole OpenAI's brain. Isn't this a much better starting hook? Isn't this a much better starting hook? If you think it worked, drop a comment, worked in the chat. I just told AI it was not good. Do a better job. And it just did a better job. It just worked a little more harder. So these are very smart ways to get AI to work for us in a very, very smart way. And that is what I'm doing here. And folks, that is how you get AI to mimic your style of writing. Okay. Now that we have got so far, I told you I will teach you a free way right now. I will teach you a free way to create a extensive bot like this without a paid ChatGPT account. For that, you have to go to my currently favorite tool, which is Gemini. I use Gemini more than ChatGPT these days because it is so incredibly powerful. But the crazy part about Gemini is that even if you don't have the paid Gemini account, if you expand, there is something called as Explore Gems. Gems is an equivalent of ChatGPT's custom GPT. There's something called as Gem Manager, and I can create a new gem, right? And this is how it looks like. It has a name, it has instructions, and that's pretty much it. This is why I didn't teach you this first, because you have to learn how to write a prompt first to be able to use the gem in a better way. So now that we have written the prompt, I'm going to just copy this, come inside of gem and paste the prompt. Because Gem cannot write its own prompt, you have to write it. Now that you learned how to write a great prompt, you can use Gemini Gems as well. I'm going to call this the LinkedIn post generator. Okay. And I'm going to click on the save button. That's pretty much what I do. There you go. It says start chat, and that's it. We have the tool ready because the whole part of this is the prompt. Let's give the same prompt that we gave to ChatGPT and see which one does a better job. Okay. The same post, the same prompt, everything we're going to do the same. Let us see what it comes up with right now. Guys, even though you have a free account of Gemini, you will be able to create Gemini Gems. Unlike ChatGPT, which needs a paid account. Let us wait for it. It's brewing us some cool stuff. And look at this. The AI talent war just went nuclear. That's a very good hook. Mark Zuckerberg isn't just building AI. He's building the architects of the revolution. Anyways, I don't want to read the post. I told you what I need to do. For me to get better output, I'm just going to say, do a better job. So I'm going to give the exact same prompt to Gemini, where I'm not going to read the post. I'm just going to be like, you didn't do a good job. Do a better job. Let's see what it comes up with. And guys, Gemini is using the 2.5 Pro, which is a reasoning model, right? So it should it should think before answering. And that is the crazy part about Gemini Gems as well. So let us see what it comes up with. It says you're right. Mark Zuckerberg just pulled off the biggest hype in AI history. And almost no one is talking about real implications. Wow. You know ChatGPT, right? The tool that completely changed last 2 years. One of the co-creators, Shengzai Zhao, as of this week, no longer works for OpenAI. Is now the chief scientist of Meta's new super intelligence team, working directly with Zuck. This isn't just another hire. This is a calculated strategic strike. My goodness. Guys, which one do you like more? OpenAI or Gemini? My goodness, I think Gemini just killed it. For me, oh yeah, looks like it's unanimous. It's Gemini which did a much better job than ChatGPT, at least with the first few lines. And the first few lines is the most important when it comes to LinkedIn posts. Right? Awesome. Somebody is like, what if I've not written any content before? Then you have to write content right now. If you don't know how to write content, if you don't have a style, how will AI know your style? So if you've never written a piece of content before, write 3 or 4 pieces of content yourself and then give it to AI so that it can mimic the style of writing. Okay, now that we got all of this, we are basically there to build the tool that we want to for free. And that is how, my friends, you can build advanced GPTs. Guys, how is it going? So far, I've been teaching you for the last 1.5 hours. From a scale of 1 to 10, how is the session going so far? From a scale of 1 to 10. Brilliant, 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 brilliant. Looks like all of you guys are absolutely loving it. Now, should we take it to the next level? Drop a comment NL in the chat. Next level in the chat. Okay, let's do it. You see, I told you in the beginning that I will make sure every single doubt of yours will be cleared. I told you that, right? And how the hell do I keep up the promise? You know, we have 15,000 people on this call right now. 15,000. That's half of a, I don't know, cricket stadium or any sports stadium. We can fill in a sports stadium today with the number of people we have. How the hell do I clear all the doubts? Even if each one of you have 10 doubts each, that is 150,000 doubts. It's impossible. I have to hire a 10,000 member team or a 1,000 member team to clear your doubts if I want to clear that in like next 1 hour. It's not possible. So, what if I build an AI tool which can clear all the doubts? What if I create an AI tool which can clear all your doubts? I'm not kidding. You see, if I'm able to give AI access to the session that you guys attended yesterday and you guys attended today, and I tell AI, listen, a lot of my learners will have questions. Every time they ask you a question, your job is to look into the session that has already happened, find the answer, and explain it back to them. It can literally act like a teacher at scale and can answer all your questions. How many more times you want for free forever? Should we build that tool right now? Should we build that tool right now? Boom in the chat if you want me to build it right in front of you guys so that you will learn how to build this. Yes? All right. Let us do that right now. For that, we have to write a prompt first. So this time, let's do it with the free tool. Okay. Let's do it with Gemini only so that you can build this tool right inside of this. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to first ask it to write a prompt for me. And I'm going to say something like this. You are an expert prompt engineer who has written extensive system prompts for Gemini Gems, and you work for the Google DeepMind team as a prompt engineer. Write a extensive system prompt for a AI agent, which is a doubt clearing agent. It's called the Outskill AI Mentor. And you know what? Hundreds of thousands of people have attended the AI program of Outskill, and a lot of them have doubts, have questions. What I want you to do with this tool is that every time they ask you a doubt, I will attach the transcript of the session that my learners attended. I will attach that as a knowledge base to you. What you have to do is every time when someone asks you a question, you have to look through the knowledge base that I've attached, which is the transcript, find the answer of the question, understand the answer, and explain it to my learners like you are the best teacher in the world. That is a prompt I want you to write. There you go. I've explained it. Here it comes. Let it come up with its own thing. It is thinking, so it's understanding what it needs to create. And there you go. Here comes the prompt. Identify and core mission. Here comes the whole prompt, guys. And it's very, very extensive, obviously. Now we know that this prompt is not good enough, right? You know that this prompt is not good enough. It needs to be in the markdown prompting. So let it finish the prompt. Here comes the whole prompt, right? The prompt is here. So we want to convert this into markdown prompting right now, right? So I'm going to be like, convert this prompt into markdown prompting and give me the output in a code editor. And I share the prompting structure like we did before, right? I just copied this prompting structure and I pasted it here. And let us see, look at this. What the hell? I will say, where is the prompt? Looks like it got confused, and it does happen. That is the crazy part about AI, right? If you're not giving it right context, it will not be able to give us the right answer. It just gave you the prompt again. So let us see. And here it comes this time. Here comes the whole prompt this time. And it is done. So I can simply copy this prompt. I'll go to explore gens, right? Create new gen and paste this prompt. Okay. And I'm going to call this the Outskill AI Mentor. Now you'll be like, Vaibhav, you wrote a prompt and everything, but how will AI be able to answer questions? Well, you remember in the prompt, I told AI that I'll be attaching the transcript. So guys, this is the file. It is 516 pages of everything that was spoken yesterday by your mentors. 516 pages. That's a lot of content, right? What happened is yesterday, in spite we said that we will not be giving you the recordings, we were still recording the session. The reason is because if we record the session, right, Zoom will give the transcript of the session. What is the transcript? It is the subtitles of what was spoken. And let's say you have a video and you want to find the transcript of it. You can simply go to Google and search for video to text converter, right? There are a bunch of tools which can do this. One of my favorite tools is HappyScribe. You can go to a tool like this, upload a video. It will be able to convert that into a PDF like this and it will give you. This is the PDF that I'm going to attach, okay? This is the PDF. Once I attach to AI, it will know what was covered in the session. And where do I attach it? I attach it in this section called as knowledge, where I can upload a file. So I'm going to upload a file here. There you go. The knowledge base is attached right now. And guys, it is ready. So once it is done, I'm going to click on the save button and we are pretty much there. So what did we do? We wrote a prompt. We attached the knowledge base to it. So every time we ask a question, it can check in the knowledge base. It goes through 500 pages of content, understand the problem, and then tries to give you an answer. So Funny, ask me a very difficult question from yesterday's session.
Okay. Yesterday in the second half, Shantanu taught us an entire workflow with multiple different tools and all of that to create ads with, image and video tools. So could we get a summary of that?
Okay, cool. Let's do that.
I think
Yesterday, there was a mentor who taught us how to make a video ad. I don't remember the name of the mentor, but I also don't remember the name of the tools that he used and the process that he used because I was very distracted. So could you tell me the process that he followed again with the name of the tools and also remind me the name of the mentor again? Let us see if it is able to get it. That's a very, very, broad question. It has to do a lot of work to get this question answered right because you're literally asking it to summarize us. I'm assuming Shantanu taught for like good 2 hours.
Yes.
Okay. So you're asking it to work really hard. Let's see if it is able to pull this off. Not going to be easy.
Asking it the name of the mentor here.
Yes, and the name of the tools as well. So it's a very deep question. All right. It says, of course, the mentor who led a fantastic session was Shantanu. He's a professional filmmaker, and the process he followed was pre-production, production, and post-production. Wow. Let's break it down. Pre-production, brainstorming the core concept. A Royal Enfield bike video is what he made. Guys, is that correct? Did he make a Royal Enfield bike video spanning from Earth in the past to future? Okay. Generated a script and title, used Claude for that. Then did production, generated still images using Kriya AI and Midjourney. Midjourney, he spoke about it, looks like. And then generated videos using Kriya AI and VO3. And then used VoiceOver 11 Labs and Suno AI. And finally used Final Cut Pro and spoke about CapCut to create the whole video. Guys, if you think this is insane, drop a comment insane in the chat. Funny, what was the next question that people asked? Is this correct, by the way?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think this covered it all completely. The next question, I think, so Divij taught us a lot of tools. He spoke about tools that people can use for data analysis.
Okay. There was a mentor who taught us data analysis using AI. Please tell me the name of the mentor and the tools that he covered for data analysis or anything around it. All right, let us see. This is, you're talking about a small bit. Let's see. It will be interesting for it to find. It is a different thing if you say there was a tool which was used inside of Google Sheets. Oh my God, it got it right. Guys, boom in the chat. Divij Bajaj, the name of the tool is Numerous AI. This is all he did. Then he used ChatGPT to build dashboards. Then he mentioned Gemini Strength and for email summarizations and video analysis as well. Crazy. Funny, I'll ask you one more. Ask a very, very difficult question that you think AI will fail at. Very difficult one, Funny. Something that the mentor referred to in a minute or something. Let's see if it can find that.
The name of the platform that has multiple AI models inside of it.
Was that covered yesterday?
Yes.
Guys, what is the right answer to Funny asking question? Funny, can you ask the question again? Let's see if people remember this.
Yeah. What is the platform that we went to where we saw that there are multiple AI platforms that are available? No, it's not Kriya.
There you go. I see a few
AI
people.
models.
Open router. Open router, guys. Open router is the answer. Yes. Okay. Let's see if AI is able to do it. Okay. I'm going to make it very difficult. There was a platform that one of the mentors showed us, which had a lot of other AIs inside of it, right? And I can't remember what is the name of that platform. It had like multiple AIs inside of it. I don't know what to call it. Could you tell me the name of the platform? So I'm staying away from calling it AI models. I'm making it even hard. 9 out of 10 times it should not be able to tell us the answer because I'm making it very, very hard for it to tell the answer. Let's see if it gets it right this time. If it doesn't get it right, we're going to help it a little more because this is too broad, right? What do you mean by a lot of other AIs inside of it? Okay. Look at this. This is crazy, by the way. It gave us two answers. Kriya AI, where it has bunch of image and video models, which is also the right answer, like a few people answered. Very, very smart. And then it also mentioned Open Router, which has 470 different text AI models. Guys, I'm actually blown by this answer because I expected to give the answer of Open Router only. But it ended up giving Kriya AI as well because it has bunch of video models inside of it. Guys, if you think this is wild, drop a comment wild in the chat. We just ended up building an AI agent which can answer questions of anybody out there without even breaking a single sweat. And that is how you build the tool. Somebody's like, there's an AI for that. There's an AI for that. It's a platform for other AI tools, not AI models. It is a platform for tools. And if it would have told there's an AI for that as the answer, it would have been wrong. But anyways, we got it right. We are right here. We understood how to build this platform and everything around it. Now, what if we convert this tool into a voice agent? Yes. Right now, we created this AI agent or an AI tool. If I ask a question, it's able to type an answer for me. What if I can get on a call with an AI agent, ask a doubt on voice, and it can respond back to me on voice? Would you guys want to learn that? Would you guys want to learn that? How to build a voice agent where if you talk to it, it will talk back to us like you are on a call. Yes, you know what? I'm going to talk about that just in a couple of minutes. I'm going to talk about that in just a couple of minutes. Funny, I need to go and grab some hot water because my throat is literally aching. You can see my voice is changing. So I'm going to grab some hot water, come back in a couple of minutes, right? I will let you take over for a couple of minutes. Why don't you summarize? And a lot of people were talking about the referral program as well. Quickly talk about it in 2 minutes. I will come back and I will show them how to build a voice agent. Guys, you really need to take a quick bio break, put your earphones on, take a bio break, and come back again, right? By the way, don't drop off from the call right now. Yesterday, you guys must have faced that problem as well. If you drop off from the call, you might not be able to join back the session again. All right. So don't drop off from the call. Stay here. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. I'll grab some hot water and then I will teach you how to build a voice agent, how to build presentations using AI, how to build landing pages. I'll show you my AI workflow. It's going to be mind blowing. Don't miss out.
I will just
Okay.
help everyone absorb everything that has happened so far better. So, folks, we have spent close to 2 hours already today, and let's just take 2 minutes to absorb everything that we have already covered. Right? We got started today by going slightly deeper into ChatGPT itself. Yesterday, towards the end of the day, I did tell you that all the AI tools that we have been using, they are extremely powerful and extremely deep. And today, the same AI tool, ChatGPT, that all of us have been using, we slightly went deep into it, into the GPTs section, and we tried to create GPTs ourselves. And we created a bunch of different types of GPTs. We started by creating GPTs right out of ChatGPT itself by talking to it. But then we realized that while we can do that certainly, which is we ask ChatGPT itself to create a GPT for us, that is not how AI generalists would go ahead and create GPTs, because there is also a configure button. And we went ahead into the configure button after we created the viral, tweet generator. We went ahead into the configure button and we saw that we can actually drive the whole car while creating a custom GPT as well. And if we take that route of going into the configure option and creating the custom GPT, we can input prompts into that. And what is the prompting structure that we all learned today? Can you all put it in on the chat? What is the prompting structure? The most important prompting structure that we learned today? Yes, Radheshri got that absolutely right. And I see that a lot of people are also giving the right answers right now. We learned markdown prompting structure today. And somebody was asking this question sometime back in the chat that, hey, inside of while creating custom GPT, why should I only use markdown prompting structure? Why can't I go ahead and probably simply write my prompt? The outputs will be very, very different if you do not use the markdown prompting structure while creating custom GPTs, because the markdown prompting structure tells the AI bot that you're creating what to focus on, what are the clear instructions that it should be able to follow to be able to give you the outputs. And that is the reason why the AI bot or the AI agent that we have created going forward in the session itself, which is the Outskill AI mentor, it is able to pinpointedly give you the right answers because of the markdown prompting structure that we have followed. Now, while these are the use cases that we have taken, I spoke today in the morning about the power of attaching knowledge banks. You saw that in this example itself, wherein we attached the transcripts of yesterday to the custom GPT, and suddenly the AI model knows everything that we covered inside yesterday's sessions, and even better than us, the AI model knows it right now. Imagine all of you, if you could create such custom GPTs for solving problems that you currently have inside of your organizations. You could use the same process that Vaibhav followed today to be able to create the LinkedIn custom GPT, right? Custom GPT that writes LinkedIn posts in his writing style. You can use something like that to standardize the whole copywriting that happens inside your organizations, if that is an example. You could attach a knowledge bank of all the customer queries that you receive at your organization and have people refer to that, because it will be able to then go into 200-300 different kinds of questions that your customers have raised in the past, and based on that predict answers for the future kind of questions as well. Are you all able to think of more ideas as you are attending today's session? Yes, on the chat, if you're getting all of these ideas as well. Perfect. Perfect. Because the true crux of this session is how can you go ahead and implement all of this that you're learning to your own problems. And that will happen only if you're able to envision or as we are teaching or as Vaibhav is teaching, it will only happen if you are able to think of your own problems and bring that forward as well, right? Now, a lot of people were asking, what is this referral page that we have been mentioning about? I will show you this towards the end of this session as well, probably during the lunch break. But I'm assuming that most of the people who are asking missed out on yesterday's session. So what we have done here is we have actually created a GenAI Mastermind Mega Challenge for all of you to participate in. And there are some incredible prizes that you can get if you participate in this challenge. This is going to help you spread the word about this generative AI mastermind and also do a bunch of activities so that you can get your hands dirty. So I'm going to be sharing this towards the end of this session. But for the next 2 hours, I do not want anybody to think about this link, the link of the challenge, or even the links of the transcripts as someone is asking on the chat, right? We will share all of it with everybody who stay till the end and complete this. But Vaibhav is back. I think we can now continue.
All right, all right. Thanks, Fanny, for giving me that quick break. Hot water does help. Now, let's get right inside of it, folks. So let me quickly share my screen. Okay. All right. So as we get started and as we convert this into a voice agent, all right, for all the people who are quickly on the call, guys, I will strongly recommend you guys to go ahead and participate in this referral contest. Funny will be sharing the link with you guys towards the end. You have a chance to win a MacBook and a bunch of other things as well. It's very simple, actually. You enter your full name, you enter your correct email ID, right? And once you join the challenge, it is completely free to kind of join the challenge as well, right? And once you join it, right, all you have to do is you have to do a few tasks, right? Like post on LinkedIn. You can refer to this workshop to your friends by generating this new link and sharing this with others and everything. Based for every task that you do, you will get some points. And based on the number of points that you get, right, everyone who gets 200 plus points will get something. Everyone is in the top 100 will get access to a bunch of tools and whatnot. It's very cool. We're doing this for the first time. So check it out during the lunch break. But for now, let's come back to the learning part of it because we have a lot to cover, correct? And that is, I told you that I'm going to convert this whole damn thing that we created into a voice agent right now. Now, how do I convert this into a voice agent? Well, the tool that I'm going to use to convert this into a voice agent is this incredible tool called as Vapi. Okay, it's called Vapi.ai. And once you sign up into Vapi, I already have an account. It's an incredible tool for you to build voice agents, right? I've already signed up, so I'll just quickly open the dashboard. Obviously, guys, it's not a free tool. Good things in life cost you money, so you will not get everything for free. So I've quickly signed in. And to be very frank, we have everything to be able to build this crazy voice agent. So once you have signed in, I go to single prompt assistant right here. I'll click on create new assistant and call this the AI mentor. Okay, there you go. I'll select a blank template and I'll click on create assistant. Okay, now that we are here, I don't need to do anything. You remember the prompt that we created for this? Where is the prompt? There you go. The prompt that I created, I'll just copy this prompt, come to Vapi, and here is a section called a system prompt, right? And I just paste the prompt. And not just that, there is a file that we need to attach, right? There's a section called as files inside of it. And I can just click on add a new file and I will attach the file that we have also. There you go. The file is attached. Done. Right? I've uploaded the same prompt, uploaded the same file that we have attached to Gemini Gem. Now, because it's a voice agent, I can select a voice. Now, guys, Vapi has a bunch of free voices already that you can use. Any of these voices that you can use for free. It already has a bunch of free voices. But you know what? Because I'm slightly advanced as a user, I'm going to do something called as a manual ID, but you can use any of the free voices that it already has. All right. Once you have done this, I can simply click on publish. There you go. It says it is published. I uploaded the prompt, uploaded the file, selected a voice. That's pretty much it. Now I will talk to this assistant and you let me know what you think about it. It's connecting, like you can see. Hello. Hey there, how's it going?
Hello, I'm doing great. Thank you. How can I help you today? Do you have any questions or doubts about the concepts covered in the Outskill Masterclass?
Oh yeah. Can you tell me the name of the tools that was used for data analysis? Certainly. During the masterclass, 2 AI tools were highlighted for data analysis. One, Numerous.ai. This is an AI add-on for Google Sheets and Excel. It allows you to... Okay. Can you also tell me the prompting structure that was used?
Of course, the masterclass discussed a structured approach to prompting called the magic prompt formula. This formula involves 4 key components to craft clear and specific instructions for AI models. One,
Guys,
role by persona.
what do you guys think
Assign a
of this?
specific expert role
What
to the
do
AI.
you guys
For
think of
example,
this?
you might instruct the AI to act as a CRO.
If you
expert.
think this is insane, drop a
task.
comment insane.
Clearly state the desired action. For instance, read.
Did you guys understand something? Did you guys realize something here? Whose voice was that, guys? Whose voice was that? It was my voice. Yes, it was mine. It was Webhub talking to Webhub. We literally built a voice agent which was able to answer questions to to anything that we ask right inside of it. How crazy is that? And can I tell one thing? I'm pretty annoyed by a few messages. Funny, if those messages come again, kick them out. You guys are not listening. You guys are in a silo, and I don't like people like this. Okay, what did we tell you? We are not going to give you the transcript right now. We will give you the agent towards the end for people to stay back. We cannot give you the transcript. You will get a Gemini gem where you can ask questions, but people are still spamming them. Right? Calm down. You will get everything, and every good thing will come to you if you stay till the end. If you are one of those people where you want to grab something and move out, please leave right away. Here, everybody is here to learn, not to listen to your spam. So sit, listen, learn. If that doesn't interest you, drop off from the call. Okay? You'll get everything, links of the tools, links to the prompt, the AI agent where you can ask questions, everything towards the end of today. Not right now, towards the end of today. And we will give you only if you are on the call. We give things to action takers, not free mongers. And every time funny someone spams it, please take them out of the call.
Okay? Yes, sir.
Are we clear in the chat? Guys, this is very distracting. I want to teach you and you're not helping me here. Perfect. Thank you. Sorry for making it very, very rude, but that's the only way to get it right. It is disrupting everybody else's learning. Thank you. Okay. Now that we learned how to build the voice agent using Vapi, a lot of you people are here who have asked me in the past and yesterday as well, where you guys wanted to learn how to build presentations using AI. How many of you guys want to learn PPT? PPT in the chat. PPT in the chat. Brilliant. Let me now teach you how to build presentations using artificial intelligence. Again, what I believe in is all about workflows. I like doing everything in form of workflows, and that is what I'm going to teach you as well. A workflow on how to build crazy presentations using AI. And for that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump to ChatGPT. Let's say I want to ask ChatGPT to tell me or to do the research for me on the topic and give me instructions of it. Let's say I want to create a presentation to raise $10 million of funding for Outskill. First, for me to design the presentation, I need the content. So I need the content for a great pitch deck. For that, I'm going to use ChatGPT. I'm going to use the tools and I'm going to turn on web search. And then I'm going to go here and select the O4 Mini, which is also available on free models, even if you don't have a paid ChatGPT account. And I'm going to say something like this. You are an expert management consultant who has created hundreds of pitch decks, which has helped founders like me to raise money. Create a pitch deck with 10 slides on it, which will help me to raise $10 million of funding for my company Outskill, which is outskill.com. Now, what do we do at Outskill? We teach people how to use AI in the right way, and we have a mission to teach 100 million people on how to use generative AI. Okay, we have already trained 10 million people, and we are 90 million people more to go. And I want to be able to raise $10 million in funding to be able to get to 100 million learners in the next 3 years. Create an do extensive research on how great pitch decks are created and create a 10-slide data-driven pitch deck, which I can use directly, copy and paste the text directly into a presentation to create the presentation. That is what I want you to do for me. So what is the first thing that I'm doing, guys? I'm getting AI to do the research for me in the right way. As a result, I'm asking it, can you create a 10-slide presentation for me? Look at this. It is right now doing a bunch of things for me. It is understanding how to create presentation. It is reading up stuff on the internet. It's searching the web. And here comes the pitch deck structure. Slide number 1, slide number 2, slide number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We have got all the 10 slides right here. Now, you can simply copy this information, right? You can simply copy this information and paste it inside of your PowerPoint or Google Slides or anywhere. But if you want AI to create the presentation for you, you can simply go to gamma.app, create new AI, select the option paste in text. The name of the tool is Gamma. We're going to share links to all the tools towards the end. Don't worry about it. Paste in text. And I'm going to simply paste the text right here of what ChatGPT gave me. Again, guys, I'm thinking in form of workflows, right? I'm using ChatGPT to do the research, and I'm then using Gamma to design the presentation for me. Click on configure your prompt. Now it gives me a bunch of options. I just click on continue. And now it is asking me to select a design. Let's select a design that I think will work well for this presentation. Let's say I want to select this design. I'll click on generate button. That's it. I pasted the text that I got it from ChatGPT. I gave it to Gamma. Right now, guys, what you're seeing on the screen is not me doing. It's AI building the presentation. And if you think this is insane, drop a comment insane in the chat. Just drop a comment insane in the chat. AI is literally building the whole presentation for us based on the research that ChatGPT did for us. And look at the speed it is doing. Do you think it is humanly possible to do a research like this and build a presentation like this in such a short time? No, right? That's what we just got to do. And here is the presentation, and the presentation is actually ready. Look at this. Outskill 10 million funding pitch deck. Okay. Outskill empowering the world with generative AI skills. Mission 100 million, traction 10 million. Perfect. Here's the problem statement. Here is the solution. Here's the traction so far. Market opportunity with nice little graphs right here. Right. Product and technology. The business model. The go-to-market strategy. The team. And the financials and the ask. Here comes the whole presentation for me. Of course, that picture was not mine. So I can simply tap on this and change the picture as well. You can see this. I can change the picture, upload my own photo as well. I can change any text on this presentation as well and be able to build kick-ass presentations all by myself. Now, this is one way. But let me tell you one more very crazy way to build a presentation. I could just take the same prompt, okay, and go to a tool like Perplexity. Now you'd be like, Vaibhav, Perplexity is for research, right? Funny, did we cover Perplexity yesterday?
Yes, we did, Vaibhav.
So yesterday we used Perplexity for research. But if you have the paid Perplexity account, and guys, for you to be able to do insane stuff with AI, you actually need paid accounts. You have to spend money. There's no two ways around it, right? But you can choose which paid tools that you want to go. Perplexity is one of my favorite favorite tools. Emergent is one more favorite tool of mine. Emily is one more favorite tool of mine. I don't pay for, I mean, you don't have to pay for ChatGPT or Gemini. You can pay for Perplexity Pro, right? I actually have the Max account, but yeah, you can go for Pro. And you have something called as Labs. Now, what Labs does is actually absolutely insane. Now, you remember the process that we created, right? We got the research here, and then we copied the whole information into a pitch deck design right here. But on Perplexity, if I give a task like this on Labs feature, which is only available on paid account, and I click on the send button, it will literally do the research for me and also build the presentation for me end to end. This is an AI agent which can literally complete the whole task end to end, starting from research, finding the information to designing the presentation. It can do all of it end to end. And that is what makes Perplexity absolutely insane. And look at this, it has already started the work. Let me show you, it will take a lot of time. So let me show you a presentation that I've already created, okay? Let's see if I can find the presentation that I've already created in the past. Give me a second. As it does the job, I can maybe show you something that I've done. You can see, guys, it's doing a bunch of things right now here. All right, so okay, I'm not able to find something that was created in the past for whatever reason. But okay, you get the idea. It will literally end up building the whole presentation. I will show this to you once it is done. Okay, but that is how you can create presentations as well. Maybe I should have saved the file so that I could have shown you that. But right now, I'm not able to show you because I hadn't saved it. Okay, I'll show you one task that I had done in the past. Okay, I asked the same task for Perplexity, and look at this. It had created all these graphs, everything right here. If I go to assets, right, it will be able to show me everything on the back end that it did do the research of as well. And it finally came up with all the slides for me as well right there. Now, Perplexity Labs is actually insane. And there is one more tool, which is an AI agent that can build crazy presentations as well. And that, my friends, is called as Perplexity. That is called as GenSpark. I had given the same prompt to this here, right? Create a presentation. Look at the kind of presentation it created. Look how crazy, how in-depth presentation this is. With the graphs and the charts and completely data-driven and whatnot. This is GenSpark at this point of time, right? And also, like I said, Perplexity Labs that I just showed you, it can do a lot of things even beyond of the presentations. It can literally build out crazy tools like this. For example, there was a task that I given to it. I'll show you this, okay? There was a task that I gave to Perplexity Labs saying that, listen, I want you to do an analysis of which stock should I invest in. And it did all this research for me to give me all the answers right here. So it can do some crazy stuff, guys. Perplexity Labs is incredibly powerful. I will definitely recommend you guys to check it out. With that being said, we are done with the presentation here as well. And I told you a couple of tools that you can play with it. I hope you guys got a lot of sense out of it. Now, let's come to the meat, the stuff that got you excited yesterday as well, and the stuff that I think will be mind-blowing. So far, what we have done is I've shown you a lot of bots, a lot of things that I've created, and I taught you how to do it. But there is something that I want all of you guys to learn for the next 1 hour. That is on how I work on an everyday level as an AI generalist. Do you guys want to see a glimpse of how I work on an everyday level? The kind of tools that I use, the kind of workflows that I use, the kind of stuff that I'm able to do by using AI. Would you guys want to see that? boom in the chat if you guys want to see that. But let me tell you, as you guys are dropping booms, I know it's very exciting. Let me tell you something. Everything that I'm going to show you in the next 1 hour is going to blow your mind. And you'll be like, Vaibhav, it is crazy AI is able to do all of this. You will feel overwhelmed. It is going to happen. And there's one other reason why you'll feel overwhelmed is because I will not be teaching you how you can do all of this yourself as well right now. Because in the next 1 hour, my job is to show you the potential of things. And after that is done, I will give you a detailed roadmap end of today. For people who are going to stay till the end of today, I'm going to give you a detailed roadmap that you can follow step by step to be able to do everything that I'm able to do right now. The reason why I'm not teaching you everything step by step right now is because that will take me 100 hours to teach you everything. And we don't have 100 hours right now. So in next 1 hour, I'm going to show you the potential of what you could do as an AI generalist so that you get the true power of an AI generalist. Once you understand the potential, we will give you the roadmap for free towards the end of today. You can use the roadmap and learn everything yourself. Are you guys clear? I'm not going to be teaching you how I do all of this step by step, but I'm going to show you the tools and I'm going to show you what I do, how I do, so that you can understand the potential of AI, so that you can put a goalpost back of your head that, hey, listen, I want to be able to do this one day. And I will be able to do stuff like this once I become AI generalist, so that when I give you the roadmap, after the 2 days program is over, you can use the roadmap, you're excited about it, and you will go and learn everything yourself. Are we clear? Are we clear about that? I hope you guys are as excited as I am, because this is crazy stuff. So folks, this is how I, as an AI generalist, work on an everyday level, the kind of tools that I use and everything around it. And I'm also going to tell you the roadmap on how you're going to get there on a high level. We will give you a detailed roadmap towards the end of today as well, so that you can follow everything all by yourself for free. Okay, let's jump right in. For you guys to become a rockstar AI generalist, one of the most important skill set that you need to have is the ability to master advanced prompting. You see, there are a lot of prompting techniques out there, right? There are a ton of prompting techniques out there, chain of thought, ask before answering prompting, and there are prompting workflows like CoStar prompting and stuff like that. You need to have the ability to understand the right prompting for the right model. And we will give you the list of all the prompts. Please do learn all of them. And then you have to have the ability to use the right AI model in the right place. Now, what do I mean by right AI models? Today, we asked a question to AI and it did give us the answer of OpenRouter. OpenRouter has hundreds of AI models on its platform. The number that I see on my side is 474. The number that you could see on your end could be higher or lower, because they release models slowly based on accounts. So it might not be 474 for you as well, but there are more than 450 AI models right now. And for you as an AI generalist, you should be able to use the right model for the right thing. For example, when I go to rankings, right? And if I go to like trending, you will see the kind of AI models that are trending right now. The rank number 1 is Qwen Coder. Rank number 2 is also Qwen. Rank number 4 is Mistral. Rank number 6 is Kimi. Rank number 8 is Hunyan. These are all AI models that we don't even have access to. How do you use these AI models? Or if I go to a specific task, let's say I want to do something around marketing. If I go to marketing, the kind of AI models that is working very well is the DeepSeek Chimera, or the Qwen 2.57 billion construct, or the LFM 7 billion models. These are the kind of models that are working very, very well right now. And we don't even know how to use it. But as an AI generalist, you need to know how to use it. And you know what? I use a tool like Bolt.ai. Bolt.ai is crazy. And this is Bolt AI is not a normal tool. Bolt, this tool, what can do is I have connected this tool to OpenRouter. As a result, while none of my friends know how to use anything beyond of ChatGPT, I can all of a sudden talk to 400 plus AI models right here. Look at this. The liquid LFM 3 billion model was the one that was working very well. And a lot of people were using the liquid LFM model right here. And I have selected that model right here. Now, a best model for marketing, I'm able to use it without a problem. And you know what? As an AI generalist, you can use a tool like Bolt AI, connect it to your open router account, and all of a sudden you can use any of those 400 AI models. But you know what? As a AI generalist, you need to have the ability to play with the advanced parameters as well. And that, my friends, is called as the playground. And playground of this AI model, that is, let's say liquid LFM that we are using here, has a lot of, these are all parameters like temperature, max token, presence penalty, frequency penalty. What are these? These are basically like those knobs on a cockpit in a flight. When you change these knobs, the kind of outputs that you get fundamentally changes. And this is only things that advanced people like yourself who are trying to become AI generalists will know. This is what will differentiate you from everybody else who thinks that they know how to use ChatGPT or how to use AI. You have the ability to use any of the 400 AI models out there, prompt in the right way, and also have an understanding about all these parameters. Now you'll be like, Vaibhav, what do these parameters actually mean? Don't worry about it. We will give you a roadmap. If you follow the roadmap, you'll be able to learn about all these things. Just know what is possible right now. That is what is important. Now, we don't stop there. We don't stop there. What we do is we take it to the next level. What we do here is, instead of just relying on these AI models, I can literally go to a tool like Ollama. Okay, what Ollama does is crazy. Once you install Ollama on your computer, you can literally install AI models on your computer, which can run on your computer for free for life. So all your data is safe and secure. All the data stays on your computer, and without even internet, all these AI models can run locally on your computer without internet for free for life. Now, how do you use Ollama and how does Ollama works? So Ollama actually uses your own computer's GPU, which is the graphical processing unit, to run the AI model. So Ollama acts as an operating system to install AI models on your computer. To install AI models on your computer. I have installed a bunch of AI models on your computer. So I can say Ollama list. This is terminal, by the way, and you should be able to learn how to use this. This doesn't need how to write a single line of code. You just need to remember some commands, and that's pretty much it. When I said Ollama list, you can see I have Gamma model installed on my computer, Gamma, Llama by Meta, DeepSeek. All these AI models are actually installed on my computer right now. And let's say if I want to run any of them, I can just say Ollama run Llama 3.2 3 billion model. And that's it. It's running right now. And I can ask a prompt saying, what came first? Chicken or egg? Let's say this is the question that I asked. And the response that you're getting right now is coming straight from a GPU on my computer. It's literally running without internet. Look at this. It's using Ollama. It's using the GPU right now. 84% of my GPU is being used right now to run this AI model. Look at this, guys. This is an AI that is running literally on my computer and it's able to give me answers right here. You might be like, Vaibhav, this UI is so boring. I prefer paying ChatGPT. Well, you know what? You can pay for ChatGPT, but if you want better UI, what I've done here is I have literally integrated the Bolt tool that I just spoke about, right, with Ollama as well. And because of that, all of a sudden, I can literally run a local model on my computer. Look at this. And it again uses the GPU on my computer to be able to create this text. And on top of that, I have all these parameters to play with it as well. Guys, what I'm showing you is absolutely wild. And these are the kind of things that you need to be able to do as an AI generalist. What I'm showing you right now is the fact that you can not only use 450 different AI models out there, but also run your own AI models on your computer, which can run for free, for life, and all your data is safe. And top of that, if you know the parameters on how to play with them, the kind of outputs you can get from AI is going to be out of the world. And these are the kind of things you should know as an AI generalist. Now, we don't stop there. We don't stop there. On step number 1, out of the 7 steps that I'm talking about, once you know how to do prompting right, once you know how to use AI models in the right way, you go to the next step. You learn how to use the right AI agents in the right way. You know what? ChatGPT recently released something called as ChatGPT Agent. And I can literally give it a task and can accomplish a job for me. For example, if I give a task like this, hey, can you go through the recent companies that have raised more than $5 million in funding? These companies should be AI companies. Research about these companies in the last 7 days. Any companies that has raised more than $5 million in funding, once you find the list of companies, go and find the founders' LinkedIn profiles and give me the list of LinkedIn profiles of people as well. So what am I asking AI to do? I can select agent mode. And what I'm asking AI to do right now is go and read stuff on the internet. Find the list of companies that has raised more than $5 million in funding. Find the list of companies that has raised $5 million of funding. I also want you to go and find the founders' LinkedIn profiles so that I can connect with them. And look at this. AI has started to do the task all by yourself, and that is what is an agent. This is a ChatGPT agent that recently released. And just to save time, right? I had done whole of this task before. Look at this. Look at the kind of output it gave me. All these founders raised again, of course, it worked for 31 minutes, guys. I tried this a few weeks back, obviously. It took 31 minutes to do this job for me. And it eventually gave me all the LinkedIn profiles of all the founders who raised capital for me, so that I can just connect with them and stay in touch with them. And then I said, could you connect with them? And it also connected my LinkedIn, use my LinkedIn account to connect with them as well. How crazy is that? AI can do your tasks end to end right now. Now, let me show you one more thing before we move on to the next step. I said, learning prompting is not enough. Learning the right tool for the right task is also very, very important. For example, the world that I live in is completely AI because the browser that I'm currently using right now, this is not Chrome, my friends. This browser is called as Comet. It is a AI agent as well. And you know what? I can literally tell it anything I want. I can come to Comet and I can, I can just say, hey, can you check out my LinkedIn messages? Open my LinkedIn and check out all the last 10 LinkedIn messages that I got. Read those LinkedIn messages and summarize them for me and tell me if there are something important that has come up which I have not responded to yet. Look at that. I just said, can you check out my LinkedIn messages, open my LinkedIn and check out everything and do all of that. And literally, you know what AI is going to do? Because the whole browser is an AI agent. It can literally open LinkedIn on itself, read my messages, check out my top 10 messages, understand what I need to do, and it will give back every information. In fact, I can give it one more task as well. As this is doing, right? I'll give it one more task. And the task is, can you check the open rates of my newsletter Outskill with AI? This is a newsletter that I run. The platform that I use is Open Beehive. I'm asking it to check the dashboard data and tell me how much open rates did I get. So it is right now doing the task for me. And it's asking me to log in. So I'm going to quickly log in because it doesn't have the login access of this. So I'm going to quickly log in into the platform. There you go, I've logged in. And that's it. I've given it the job. And look at this, I don't have to do anything. AI agent will go into my dashboard, find the open rates of the last few emails, While here, it is going through my messages to give me the understanding of what all has happened on my LinkedIn as well. Guys, isn't this just insane? I'm asking AI to read my last 5 messages or last 10 messages. And here I'm asking AI to tell me what are the open rates of my newsletter as well. And I'm using a browser, which is an AI browser. This, what you're seeing right now, is the future. I could do all this. I could open my LinkedIn and read my messages as well. I could open this platform Beehive from which I send emails and I can check the open rates as well. But I'm too lazy about it. I'm too lazy about it. So I'm giving it to AI. Let's say I'll give AI one more task. Okay. My bad. I'm going to give one more task to AI and I'm going to be like, can you check my last 10 Instagram posts, Instagram reels of mine, and tell me what is the average number of likes, comments, views that I've been getting on the last 10 Instagram reels of mine? Look at this. I'm literally asking it to check my Instagram, watch the last 10 videos, tell me what are the average likes, comments, and views as well. And I'm just giving the task to AI. I'm not doing it all by myself. These are things that I want to know about, but I don't want to spend time by doing all this because it's not very productive for me. As a result, I outsource it to AI. Look at this, guys. AI just told me that these are all the messages that I got right now. And you have several priority unread messages, and it also tells me who are the messages that I should read about. And I can just say, can you give me URLs of the people I should respond to, which you think is important? I don't even want to go find their names. I just say, so it told me that these are the 2 people, 3 or 4 people that I should respond right away. So I'm like, can you just tell me the URLs? And here comes the messages threads of all the URLs right here. Isn't this wild? So that I don't even have to look at the messages. I just could go inside of it, read the messages, and just answer. Now, this was one. The other task that I gave to Comet here, the AI agent browser that I'm talking about, is to check my newsletter stats. And look at this. It read my last 5 emails and it said my open rate is 35.9%. And the number of people who got my email is 4.5 lakh people. And you can see this, the last open rate was 35.9%, which is slightly lower than my best, which is 40%. It did watch, read every email, found data inside of my Beehive, and found all that information back. And here it is literally analyzing my Instagram reels. How crazy is this? And you know what? All this is safe to do because I'm using an AI agent. And this AI agent actually uses my browser. So all the data is saved on the client side. I mean, all my login and everything is saved on the client side. So all my login and everything is safe. It is just that AI is using all these websites like me to find the information to give me back the answer. Now, these are the kind of things that I have to use to give my team to do right now. But AI agents are able to do all of this all by itself without me doing anything. This is the world that we are living in. You see, it was able to find data of the 10 reels, and here it comes. My last 10 Instagram reels, my average views is 691,000 views. I get 20,000 likes on average and 108 comments on an average. I didn't have to watch a single video. It watched 10 of my reels and gave this information. If you think this is insane, drop a comment insane in the chat. Now, somebody is asking me, Vaibhav, is this free? Will you work for free? Will you do everything in your life for free? Tell me. We will also make AI for free. You will not, right? AI can't work for free as well. Guys, all of these things needs a lot of compute. And if you want to get the best out of AI, you have to go out of that thinking box that I want everything in my life for free and start paying for stuff. Today it is paid and it is expensive. I'll be very frank. I pay $300 per month for Perplexity Comet, which is this browser. $300 per month. But you know what? In 6 months, it will become $10 per month. In 1 year, it will become free. That is the power of AI. Something that was paid a long time back or was very expensive before becomes very inexpensive going forward. And all of this is happening in the world of AI. And that is why you need to learn. Maybe you can't afford it today. You will be able to afford it very, very soon. Guys, these are the kind of things you should be able to do on step one. And I'll give you a roadmap for you to be able to accomplish everything. And there are some free AI browsers as well, like Dia and stuff like that, which we're going to talk about towards the end in the roadmap as well. For you guys to be able to accomplish step number one, okay, for you to be able to do everything that I just showed you, you have to spend about, I think, 3 months of self-learning using the roadmap that we will share with you. If you're able to dedicate about 10 hours a week, you will be able to accomplish everything that I just showed you on step one. That is step number one, guys, as an AI generalist. Step number two is even more vital. We just use the browser to automate little things and get outputs and get answers right away. In step number two, you should learn about something called as MCP, Model Context Protocol. And you know what? This is going to change everything, because Model Context Protocol is something that gives AI the power of using tools that you and me use on an everyday level. You see, for AI to be able to replace us, for AI to be able to do the jobs that you and I are doing, AI should be able to use the tools that you and I use as well. How will AI use all the tools that we use? Let's say you use Tally, you use Excel, you use MailChimp, you use, I don't know, QuickBooks. I don't know what kind of tools you use everyday level to do your job. 80% of our time goes around using these tools. Today, AI can use almost any tool that you use right now and can use it 10 times better and can work for 24/7, 100 times faster than any human being. And that is because of something called as Model Context Protocol. There's a human and there are a lot of tools, and we use all these tools to do our job every day. What if you replace this human with an AI assistant? And the way this AI assistant can use all these tools is using something called as Model Context Protocol. Now, it sounds like a technical term, but you know what? It is not. And it is game changing. Let me show you an example. Okay. I'll tell you an example, real life example. Let's say I want to go viral on Instagram. And you know what? There is a friend of mine. Let's say a Raj. Okay. Let's look for Raj Shamani, Instagram. A very good friend of mine, and he creates absolutely insane content, okay, on Instagram. He has 4 million followers. And on top of that, look at his videos. He gets millions of views. Now, I'm like, wait, when Raj is creating content and is getting millions of views, maybe if I can take inspiration from the kind of content Raj is creating and create content like that, I will also get millions of views. And that is very much possible. You can take inspiration from this. But you know what? I want to take inspiration from the top videos of Raj. He has created 2,800 posts. And I don't have the time. I mean, I want to be able to go through all the 2,800 posts of Raj, find the top videos of Raj, Instagram Reels of Raj, which has got more than, let's say, 2 million views. Use those content ideas, download those videos, okay? Download the top 100 videos of Raj. Let's say I go through all the 2,800 videos that Raj has. I make a note of them on a Google Sheet. Then order them in a way that the top 100 best performing posts of Raj are put in the top. Then I can just download those videos which have performed the best for Raj, the top 100 videos, download the transcript of it, download the transcript of the video, and then maybe go to a platform like, we created this platform, right? The post writer. I can just give the transcript to the post writer and I can say, create a LinkedIn script or an Instagram reel based on this transcript. All of a sudden, I have 100 winning scripts, taken inspiration from Raj, which have gone viral for him. And if I add my own flavor to this, my post can go viral as well. This is a very, very rock solid process, right? Now, for me to go through all the 2,800 posts of Raj, find the top 100 posts of 2,800 posts, download all the videos of the top 100 videos, generate the transcript of it. And once I generate the transcript of it, upload that into custom GPT to rewrite those scripts for the top 100. Don't you think this whole process manually will take me at least 15 days? Agree? Download all the 2000, make a list of 2,800 videos, put it on Google Sheet, do data analysis, find the top 100, download the top 100 videos, generate the transcript of all of them, put it inside of Chat GPT, and get it, get the new transcripts done. Somebody is like minimum 3 months. I know it is crazy, but you know what? My team used to do this process exactly like this. And my team used to do this process by using a tool called as Appify. We were able to automate a few things. For example, first, my team can download the whole videos list using this tool called as Instagram Scraper. Inside of Appify, there are a lot of tools like this. There are more than 6,000 tools. And when you search for any platform, let's say you want tools of Instagram, let's say I just search for Instagram, right? There are a lot of tools like this. For example, my team was using a tool like Post Scraper. What Post Scraper does is, if I give an Instagram profile, right, it can scrape all the posts at once rather than me going one by one onto each one of the posts. It can scrape all the posts and can give me in a Google Sheet. And then my team used to do data analysis on the Google Sheet to find the top 100. Once they were able to find the top 100, they were going into something called as Instagram Scraper. Again, one more tool which had the ability to download the videos. So they used to upload one by one video inside of it and was able to download the video. Yeah. And once this is done, once the videos are downloaded, right, they used to use this tool called as Instagram Reel Transcript, where they used to upload these videos inside of this tool to generate the transcript. So my team was doing this manually. It used to take them 5 to 10 days to do it manually because they were able to use these smart tools to be able to do everything using Appify. Now you know what? My team doesn't do all of this anymore because I have connected Appify to my Claude. Claude, like you guys know, is like ChatGPT's competitor. I have connected the same tool that my team was using, Appify, to my Claude account. And you know what? It is connected using something called as MCP. All the tools that Appify has, right, is now connected to my Claude. Now, instead of telling my team to do the task, I can just tell Claude to do the task. It will use Appify like a human being to do the whole task for me. And it can work 24/7. And a task that used to take 15 days for my team can be done in a couple of hours by AI. That is the power of MCP. It can automate things and work on tools, anything out there. Do you guys want to see how I use this tool? Do you guys want to see how I use this tool? Boom in the chat, guys. Yes, let me write the prompt. Now that I've connected the Appify tool, let me just copy Raj's Instagram profile first. Raj, if you are seeing this, sorry for that. Raj is a good friend, so I'm sure he'll not be very pissed at me. So I'm gonna say something like this. Go through this Instagram profile, and I'm gonna give the profile link. And let's make it easier for it so you can do it faster. And go through the Instagram reels of this profile and check out the top 20 or the first 20 Instagram reels that this profile has posted. Once you find the first 20 Instagram reels that this profile has posted, find the likes, comments, and all the data points that you can collect. And do data analysis of all the data to find the top 3 Instagram reels in the first 20 videos of this profile. Once you find the top 3 videos which have done the best in terms of views, likes, or comments, or whatever that is, download the transcript of the tool. Download the transcript of the tool right now, and then use the transcript to rewrite the whole Instagram reel into a LinkedIn post in my own style so that that LinkedIn post can go viral. That is what I want you to do. Okay, and now I'm going to say, to be able to do all of this, use the appropriate MCP tools, that is Apify, that is connected already to you. Use the appropriate Apify MCP tools to be able to accomplish the whole task. There you go, guys. That's all I have said. I've said use the right appropriate MCP tool right here. And you know what? Like I told you, I have connected my Claude to my Apify account using something called as MCP or Model Context Protocol. Now AI is able to go through this and look at this. It has started to use the Instagram Reel Scraper automatically. I don't need to use it. It is smart enough to know which tool to use where. And you know what? Because AI is so bloody smart, just like a human being, if a tool doesn't work, it will look for a different tool that will work and do the same job again. And that is essentially what AI is doing right now. It will take about 5 to 10 minutes to accomplish the whole task for me. Obviously, I said just do it for 20 videos. I can ask it to do it for every video. It will just take longer, which I don't want to do. And that's what it's doing right now. It is using the Apify tool in the backend to fetch the top 20 videos. As it is doing the job, when I'm using AI agents like this, I don't have to break my head. I let it use the tool and I continue to do my work. For example, let me show you one more crazy AI MCP tool, and that is my friends called as Goose. This is an open source tool. I've already installed it. And what Goose can do is absolutely mind-blowing. You can see this, guys. It's doing all that good stuff. It has already found the top 100 or top 20 videos. Now it is analyzing to find the top 3 reels based on engagement metrics. It's wild what AI is able to do in the site by using an external tool. Now, let's come to Goose, which is right here. Now, what does Goose do? Goose also uses MCP. But you know what? It can access the files on your computer. I can literally give it access to a PowerPoint and can create a presentation on the PowerPoint on your computer. Because Goose can literally run on files of your computer. I've already connected, Open Router, and I've connected to Claude 3.7 Sonnet. Now I can give it a folder. Look at this. It's my folder. So I have a folder called as desktop junk. I'm going to give access to that folder. And now Goose has access to a folder on my computer, which is called as desktop junk. Okay. It's right here. And now I can give it a prompt. I can say, hey, could you go through the files that I've given you access to in the folder, which is desktop junk, and tell me what are the files that I can delete to make up more space on my computer. So what I'm saying is go through this folder called as desktop junk, which I've already given access to right here. And I'm saying analyze all the files and tell me what are the files that I should delete to make up more space on my computer. So Goose is going to use MCP and is going to write shell programming to execute a task on my freaking computer and going to give me a list of files. And parallelly, look at this. Here, AI was able to find the top 20 reels. Then it was able to write Python literally to find the analysis. Now it is trying to find the transcript. It is trying to extract each of the transcript right now, all automated. I didn't do anything. I just wrote a prompt. I connected it to my Apify account. And now, just like a human being, it is able to do all of it all by itself. And on the side, AI right now is using Goose to be able to execute tasks for me. And folks, here are the top 3 Instagram reels that have performed well for Raj. And you know what? It is converting that into LinkedIn posts right now. Guys, if you think this is wild, drop a comment wild in the chat. Again, funny, somebody is asking me the same question and spamming. How to connect Apify MCP? I told you, I will not be teaching you everything step by step. I will be giving you the roadmap. You have to learn using the roadmap. If you want me to peel the banana and put it in your mouth, it is going to take me 250 hours and we don't have the time. Learn the process right now. Learn the process, understand what is possible, use the roadmap to be able to do things yourself. You're not listening. You're not being a good learner right now. Now, for everybody else who's been a good learner, who understood that I'm showing you the potential right now, don't you think this is wild, what we're able to get AI to do right now? Absolutely wild. Guys, do you think it feels like you're seeing the future? Do you feel like you're seeing the future? We are literally getting AI to do tasks for us using tools that we used to use manually. Somebody's like crazy shit. Let me show you one more thing. Now that we got all the LinkedIn posts already, let me show you one more thing. Now, this is specifically something that Funny hates me doing, okay? But I do it any which ways. And that is, you know what? I actually get AI to make phone calls on my behalf as well. I literally get AI to make phone calls on my behalf as well. In fact, I'll write the prompt here and I'll tell you what it is. Okay. You remember, right? Look at this, by the way, before that, look at this. The AI was able to go through all the files on my computer and it was able to give me 150 GB exact files that I can delete. And this it did by going through files on my computer using MCP. It's just wild. I'm not even showing you the most advanced use case because that will scare you if I show you. Right? That will literally scare you if I show you. But you know what? You remember MC Vapi that I showed you? The same tool that was used to create voice agents? I used the same tool to get AI to make phone calls on my behalf. Literally. I get AI to make phone calls on my behalf. Quite literally. And I write prompts like this for that. Okay. I've connected Vapi. You can see this Vapi is connected to my Claude, and I can write a prompt like this. Simple prompt. I write. I just have to say person name you're calling, call at the number and deliver the message. Let's say I want to call Funny. Let's say this is his number. Okay. And the message is come home at 9 p.m. Let's play pickleball after the session is over. That is the message that I want to drop Funny. Okay. And this is the phone number. This is the fake phone number. Obviously, if you call to this number, nothing will happen. Right. But once I send a prompt like this, use Webhub AI assistant on Vapi via MCP to call this person given below and deliver the message. Identify yourself as Webhub's AI executive assistant. Make sure you update the system prompt and first message of Vapi agent to execute this task. Person to call Funny, call on this number, deliver this message. That is this. Right. And obviously, this is the wrong number. This is a secondary phone number that I have. Right. I just executed the task. And you know what? I fixed the phone number, obviously. Very soon, you will see AI calling me on my phone number right now. Right? So, folks, stop being idiots and stop calling me on this number so I can show you the demo. That's why I kept the number on. Right? You can see Vapi is asking me, does it allow? Yes, I can. I will allow it. And you know what? It is literally going to build a voice agent. It's literally going to build a voice agent. And if anybody calls me, right, Funny, I'll give you the numbers, put them in the chat. Put them in the chat, let other people spam them. If you call me, I will make your number public. Let me make that very clear. Okay, so look at this. What it is doing right now is AI is able to go through. AI is right now literally able to go through, build a voice agent for me right here. And you know what? It will make a call to the number that I gave, which is on my phone, obviously, right now. It will make a call to this number and literally pass that message on. And that is what it is doing. I can just give it a task and I can move on. And you know how I use it? Let's say I'm in a meeting room and I want Funny to come join me. I would just drop a message here saying call Funny, asking to come to this meeting room because I'm too lazy to make a phone call and everything around it, right? I will just make a phone call like this and AI will just make a phone call for me right now. Okay. Guys, other people are making phone calls to me. As a result, the call is not coming on my phone because other people are continuously calling this like idiot. Sorry, I could not demo this because there's just too many calls coming and I'm going to just turn off this number. There's so many other people calling right now that this call is not coming through. People don't want to learn. I can't do much about it. These are the kind of people who destroy your learning experience. I'm really sorry. I wanted to show you the demo where I would have got a call, where AI would have spoken to me in my voice. Too funny. Giving the task, it would have been absolutely crazy, but I can't do that right now because people are continuously calling this number. Right? Okay, I'm gonna turn off that line. Sorry, I wanted to make that happen, but I can't do it because there are just too many calls and the call is not coming through. Can't do much. But these are the kind of crazy things you can do with AI. Absolutely wild things. Literally, AI makes phone calls on my behalf today. Right? So that is step number 2. Okay. For step number 2, for you to be able to accomplish MCP, guys, there's so many things that you can do with it that's unimaginably insane. There's so many crazy things that you can do with it. But let me tell you this. If you're able to learn MCP in the right way, which will take you about 3 months, step 1, step 2 together should not take you more than 6 months, by the way. If you're able to dedicate only 10 hours a week, you will be able to accomplish step 1 and step 2 so incredibly well that you will get started with the journey of AI generalist. And all of this will be part of the roadmap, okay? So that you guys can learn all that yourselves if you stay till the end of today. That is step number 2. Now, step number 3 and step number 4 is absolutely wild. Step 1 and step 2, where we focus majorly on text. How can we do everything with text is the kind of things that we focused on, right? Step 3, step 4 is all about images, videos, and audios. This is where we go deeper. This is where we show, like, do things that are absolutely wild. For example, stuff like this. Let me show you. Let me quickly show you. Give me a second. Let me show you something actually. Check this out.
There. Yes, I'm talking to you. Yes, you. While you're scrolling, the world is changing fast. 6 months. All the runway you have left before AI makes your job extinct. I'll be honest, this scared the hell out of me too. But running an evolution, that's how species disappear. So I chose to evolve and join the AlphaSkill AI Mastery Program. Look at the number of topics.
Or
Build AI assistants.
something like
Hey
this.
there. Hey there. I'll be straight with you. AI isn't coming for our job, and it's already here, lurking in every industry like that.
Oh my god, sorry about that. I just turned that off by mistake. Let me show you one more. Okay, before I go there, right, I'll show you something else also actually, right? Of course, you can make videos like that. You saw the videos, they're completely AI generated. And on top of that, right, the reason why I recommend everyone to be able to learn these things is because you will be able to do some crazy stuff like this, okay? Let me show you something. Okay, guys, if you guys want to stay on top of AI and everything that's happening on AI world, I will strongly recommend you to follow my Instagram. And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you exactly why. Because I make crazy videos like this on generative AI so that you never go outdated. Something like this. Deep internal memo of OpenAI, and it exposes Sam Altman's crazy yet scary plan. They literally wrote, ChatGPT isn't a chatbot. It's your new operating system. Not for your PC, for your entire life. Yeah. By now, everyone knows OpenAI is dropping a physical AI device by 2026. But here's what most people miss. It won't support your apps. It will replace them. No icons, no browser. I also drop AI updates of the week, by the way, where I drop everything that's happened in the world of AI every Tuesday. Sundar Pichai, I'm blown away by this Indian founder. He just launched an AI assistant that could wipe out their biggest market. And that's only the update number 5 on the list. Here are the top 12 game-changing AI updates. Number 8 is my personal favorite. By the way, this is week 12 of AI updates of the week. Let's get started. Well, Claude can now use your apps. Claude can now work inside tools like, and I also drop every week top AI tools of the week, something like this. If you go to this website, you could build almost anything without programming skills. I asked it to create a food delivery app and it instantly created one. And that's only the tool number 7 on the list. Welcome to week 5 of Hidden AI Tools of the Week.
Want to move quicker? Just hold down right here to watch it at 2x speed. Let's jump into this. Number 10, Reachy Mini. Looks like a toy. Functions like Iron Man's Jarvis. Train it with Python and it becomes your robotic desk assistant. Open source, meaning no limit. 9, Mockin. Job interviews. Mockin prepares you like a Google Insider. Real-time feedback plus practice equals real job offers faster. 8, Pepper AI. Siri just sets reminders. Pepper manages your entire calendar, follow-ups, and time tracking like an actual PA. Number 7, Emergent 2.0. This one's a game changer. Describe your app in plain English. It builds the damn thing. 6, Prompter. Prompt engineering without the headache. Auto creates prompts plus image.
You see, I make all these crazy videos on AI updates and everything. I've dropped my Instagram link. I will strongly recommend you guys to follow. Now, why did I even talk about it? Is this the reason? Did I talk about all of this so that you can see my Instagram, you can follow me? Well, I would love for you guys to follow me, right? And also do send me a message on my Instagram on how you think the session is going. And if you're putting a story, tag me. I will reshare a few of the stories as well. But the reason why I shared my Instagram profile with you guys right now in the chat is because everything that you just saw is completely AI generated. The video that you just saw, for example, the person inside of this is not me, guys. This is my AI clone. The audio that you're listening to, this research breakthrough. He released these 13 crazy AI updates in Google I/O. Number 10 will blow your mind. That is not my voice either. That's my AI clone's voice. In fact, the whole script is written using AI. The idea is generated using AI. In fact, the images that you see here, right? These are not me either. These are AI generated as well. The script, the idea, the audio, the person inside of the video, and even the images are completely AI generated. Can you guys believe that? If you think that is insane, drop a comment insane in the chat. Guys, everything. This person is not me. It's AI generated. This person that you see is not me either. That's my AI clone as well. Everything that you see right now, this person that you see here is not me. That's my AI clone as well. The audio is AI. The script is written by AI. The image is written by AI as well. And that is why I shared you guys my Instagram. Go out, consider following, obviously, but do check out the content as well. Everything is generated using AI. And you know what? I have 1 million followers on my Instagram, like you can see. 1 million followers. And all those followers have grown from about 150K to almost 1 million without creating a single video, without shooting a single video. Everything is completely AI generated. And I tell you one more crazy thing. In the last 5 months, right? Because of my AI content, I get so much of reach, right? Because of that, brands have partnered with me. And you know what? I have made over 50 lakhs in the last 4 months. 50 lakhs in revenue in the last 4 months, all using AI generated content. In fact, I don't even create the content that brands have given me. And it's all created using AI. I'll show you one more thing, which I think a lot of you people will really like, right? Just give me a second. Let me show you one more video. But before that, right, I hope you guys understand what we are doing here or what I'm telling you right here. I'm telling you literally what is possible with AI today. I'm literally showing the madness of AI that is possible. I'm able to make money from brand videos, brand ads without actually shooting them. And brands are absolutely fine by it. They're okay with me creating AI generated content. Right? And I wanted to show you one more final video before we move on. I think this will be very, very good. And guys, this is also completely AI generated, obviously. Okay, just give me a second. I'm trying to pull in. It is on my WhatsApp, so I'm trying to download. Just give me a second. If it doesn't work out, we'll actually move on. Okay? My WhatsApp has become very, very slow. Okay. Yeah, got it, guys. Give me like a second. And Would you want to learn how to do all of this? Would you guys want to learn how to do all of this? Of course you would want to, right? Okay, let's see if I have the video ready. Got it. Check this out, guys. This is going to be mind blowing right now. Of course, this is all Instagram content. Like I said, image, video, audio, everything is AI generated. Now, this is going to be even more mind blowing because this takes it to the next level. And this whole video is also completely generated using AI. Okay, completely generated using AI. And this takes it to the next level. Just give it a second. We're almost there. 10 more seconds, guys. We are almost there. I'm just downloading the video so I can play it for you. And I think this is going to be even more mind-blowing for you people. So far, you saw me making AI clones. Now what you're going to see me is me being featured in a literal movie. This food grows. No more mammoth chasing.
Oh, we just
See,
We wrapped the dead, now we brush the living. Madness.
it is nothing, but it will make everything.
Jama, your cousin's farming, your brother is trading, and you, doing nothing all day.
And one day, yeah, I will finally see you fly. Imagine hearing your wife from across the world. I know new ideas sound ridiculous. Stay curious and stay ahead in the AI first world. Guys, what do you guys think of everything that you just saw? If you think everything that you saw blew your mind, drop a MB in the chat. Drop a MB in the chat. These are the kind of things you will be able to accomplish as an AI generalist. You'll be able to create content using AI clones. You'll be able to, make full-fledged footages like this. You'll be able to make images using your own face and everything. These are the kind of things that you need to learn in step 3 and step 4. Now, I could tell you the name of the tools that we use. We use Sponge.ai, Eleven Labs for the audio encoding and transcription, and essentially it to talk like me. For videos of it, we use LipDub, Synthesia, HeyGen, and a bunch of other tools like that. And for all these crazy videos that you saw, we use tools like Higgsfield, Kriyas, Soul, and like Runway, and a bunch of other tools as well. It's not about the tools. We'll give you the full roadmap. It's about how you can leverage them for it to work for you. That is the real magic of it. And that is the kind of things that we want, that at least I would want all of you guys to learn, right? And that is essentially, these are the kind of updates that I drop as well on my Instagram. So you can consider following that so you can get all the AI updates. But the roadmap is what will really, really help you. So we'll give you towards the end of the day. I want all of you guys to have the ability to accomplish all these things. That is step 3 and step 4, my friends. For you to come from step 1 to step 4, right? I think you will be able to do everything in 9 months if you're able to give at least 10 hours a week to learn new things. Very, very important to be able to do that. With that being said, now let's jump to step number 5. Step number 5 is where you go hands-on with AI agents so that you can literally automate everything that you're doing. And when I say AI agents, right, I literally mean it. Automate stuff. For example, I basically have built an AI agent myself. Of course, there are AI agents that you have on your computer or that you can have, which you can use like ChatGPT agent and all, right? But the real power of AI agent is when you build your own agent to accomplish a task that you want to do. For example, I have built an AI agent. It's called as Jerry. I can do some crazy stuff. For example, the first thing that can actually do is that it can accomplish tasks on my computer. For example, this is Jerry, by the way. And I just have to tell Jerry what I want it to do. For example, let's say I want Jerry to go to this website called as ycombinator.com. Okay. Click on companies. Y Combinator is this platform which basically invests in a lot of AI companies. And let's say I want someone to go through all the companies, read about them, and tell me what are the kind of companies that I should start. Okay. And there are too many companies. Let's say I want all the companies that are part of Spring 2025 batch and Summer 2025 batch. There are 231 companies. I need to read about all of them, understand if these are the companies that I should replicate to be able to start something like this from India. And I want to take inspiration. And I want someone to go through all of this and read about them. And you know what? Not just that. Give me the updates on a Google Sheet. Let's say I want to create a Google Sheet like this. Let's create a sheet. Let's call this the YC1. I'm going to click on the share button so that whoever is doing the task will have access to it. We'll give it editor access. All right. So let's say I want AI to be able to go through all this list of companies, or any human for that matter, read about all these companies, understand which are the ideas that are really good for me to start, because there's so many ideas and I don't want to go through all of them. And whichever idea it thinks are good for me, it should update it on this Google Sheet. Well, we built a tool called as Jerry using computer. Okay. And this whole tool is built without writing a single line of code. And I'll tell you the tool that I use to build this tool. Okay. And in this tool, I can just say, go to this website. Let's say ycombinator.com. And I will even remove this. Select, let's say, which batch do we want to select here? Let's say Summer 2025 batch. And oh my God, okay. Go through all the companies that are selected in Summer 2025 batch, read about them, understand what they do, and give me a list of companies which are consumer focused, which I can start. You see, I have experience working at Uber and Klook and now running Outskill. All of them are consumer companies, and I want to start an AI company right now. I want you to go through the list of companies in the Summer 2025 batch, read about them, see if there are any companies in the list that got recently funded by Y Combinator, which I can take inspiration from and start a similar company like. And if there are any companies like that, make a list of those companies on a Google Sheet that I'm going to share with you and update it in the Google Sheet on the name of the company, the website of the company, and what it does in one single line. And also explain me why you think I would be a good fit for each one of the company. Give me all this data in the Google Sheet that I'm sharing with you right now. Okay, I'm going to share the Google Sheet. Share, copy the link, and I'm going to just paste it and give it a task. Guys, this is an AI agent that we have internally built. You can see it's an internal project by Outskill for employees only. And you know what this AI agent can do? It can literally spin up its own computer. You can see it has already spin up its own computer and can do all the tasks that I just gave you. It can go through the list of all these companies, read about them, and can eventually update the Google Sheet right here. You can see it has started to go to Y Combinator / companies. I'm not doing anything. My hands are out. And you'll start seeing these boxes. You see those boxes that are come up on the screen? These are basically boxes that are coming up. These are basically boxes that are coming up because AI is going through trying to understand what is on the screen. So it's trying to understand what's on the screen so I can select the batch. We asked it to select Summer 2025 batch and it probably selected, yes, it did select. You can see Summer 2025 batch. Now, you know what it will do? It will start reading about each one of the website, each one of the companies, understand what it can do, and can eventually, go look at this. It has opened the Google Sheet right now to understand what is on the Google Sheet. And I'm not doing anything. It's all AI doing everything. It will read stuff on the website, understand what it does, and it will update the Google Sheet for us. Right? I'm not doing anything. It's AI literally using my computer right now, and it's an AI tool that I have built without writing a single line of code. And this, my friends, is called as Jerry. Now you'll be like, okay, Vaibhav, so Jerry can do all these tasks. What else can it do? You know what? Jerry doesn't just do tasks like this. I will leave it to do it. I'm gonna just zoom it out. You can see what is happening on the sidebar. Okay. My Jerry also Jerry also resides on my Slack. This is, by the way, also Jerry. This is my executive assistant, which also resides on my Slack right now. Okay. And I can give it any task for that matter. So I can say, can you book a meeting with Funny on September 2nd of this year, where and with the meeting name jamming on the offline session. So I want like Jerry to book a meeting for me because I don't want to go into calendar, find a meeting interview, find a slot, block an interview, and do all of that. So I just said AI, which is Jerry, which is on my Slack. This is an AI agent, which is a super agent, by the way. Oh, by the way, parallelly, look at this. AI was able to go through all of this and it just went through all of the companies and updated the companies in no time. The name of the company, the website, what it does, and the reasoning on why I should do this. Guys, isn't this insane? AI was just able to use the tool that we gave and was just able to do the task that I want to do right in front of your eyes. Okay. Now, with this happening, this is Jerry, where Jerry is a super agent, by the way. It has basically access to my email, it has access to my calendar, it has access to the tasks, it can do a lot of things. And it's a boss agent. And under boss, Jerry, which is an agent, also has AI workers under it. One is a meeting worker, one is a calendar worker, one is a booking worker, one is a task worker. And it can do a lot of tasks for me as I give it a task. For example, I asked it to book book and like book Funny's calendar. So let us see if it has booked Funny's calendar. September is here. When did I say second, right? And there you go. Guys, look at this. No, this is not the one. I don't think it has booked the meeting yet. It probably will show up right here. I said 2nd September. Okay, perfect. So it will probably show up right here and it will figure out, it will talk to my calendar agent, it will understand what needs to be done, and you know what, it will literally block Funny's calendar. Funny, let me know once that happens, right?
Yeah.
So that people can get to see it. And yeah,
Still doing it.
yeah. And that is what it does. And it literally books a meeting for us. Crazy, right? And can do a lot of other things. For example, let's say I'll send it a task. Okay. I can say, write an email to Funny. Yes, it can do. Okay, let me show you one more crazy task it can do. Okay. You know what? To this calendar agent, what I've done is I've connected this calendar to this Jerry agent to something called as Fireflies. Funny, did we talk about Fireflies yesterday?
Yes, we did. We did.
So guys, what I did, sorry, go on.
No, we briefly spoke about it.
Okay. So what I did here was actually pretty wild. Okay. What I did Jerry here is I gave Jerry connection with Fireflies. And once it has access to Fireflies, what Jerry can do literally is absolutely wild. Jerry can right now, let's say if I give it a job, saying that, hey, you know what, if I give it a job saying that, hey, you know what, can you check what happened in the recent meetings? Let's say there's a meeting called as engineering stand-up that happened. If I tell Jerry, listen, I could not attend the engineering stand-up. Could you go and tell me what happened in this engineering stand-up meeting? It will be able to do that. It will be able to do that. And you know what? Because it is connected to Fireflies, Jerry, what it will do is it will go look for engineering stand-up meeting using my Fireflies account, find the meeting. Even though I didn't attend meeting, my AI assistant, which is Fireflies AI, attended the meeting on my behalf. Find that meeting, right? And basically book the slot for me. I mean, basically find the details for me. That is what it can do right now. So let us see what it does. Okay, if I give it a task like that. Okay, let's say I give a task like this to Jerry. can you check the meeting notes of the last stand-up engineering and give me details? Or looks like your meeting is all set with Funny at 8 p.m. Funny, you should have got the meeting. It took a while this time actually. Oh, there you go. Jamming on offline session with Funny. It has just come right now. I think, you know what is the crazy part? It picked up the 8 p.m. slot with even me without saying pick up a slot. All right, which is crazy because it probably saw what are the opening slots that I have and it booked out a meeting for me. And here I said, can you check the meeting notes of the last stand up and give me the details of what was discussed? I could not attend it. Now, what it will do is it says, sure, I'm digging to the notes. It will connect to Fireflies, look for the last daily engineering stand up, read through all the details, understand what happened in the file and what happened in the stand up, and it will give me a summary of that meeting on my Slack. Guys, isn't that great? Look at this. Great news, Vaibhav. I found the last daily engineering stand-up meeting notes. I'm putting together a detailed breakdown right now. So it's putting together a detailed breakdown right now of the notes that it already found. And it finally will share. I mean, it will summarize and do everything and will give me the data. But isn't this crazy that we have built an AI agent which not only is able to accomplish tasks, but able to attend meetings on my behalf and give me notes, can book my calendar, can write emails on my behalf, can read emails on my behalf. I do a lot of things well, and I use this tool. The reason why I added all these dots is because I use this tool quite a lot. You can see that. You can see that. I can use this to look at this. I ask for my calendar. What's on my calendar? Can you tell me? It's able to tell me everything that's on my calendar. I use this tool all the time. And look at this. Hey team, this is what happened. And here is the stand-up breakdown of what happened in the engineering stand-up. Guys, if you feel that this is mind-blowing, drop a MB in the chat. Isn't the kind of things that you would want to do? Isn't this the kind of things that you would want to build? And you will be able to do all of this without writing a single line of code. Using tools like n8n, Make, Zapier, and things like that, you can build super extensive AI agents like this. And I want you guys to have this ability. That is exactly why we have put everything on the roadmap very, very clearly. We have put everything on the roadmap very, very clearly so that you will be able to do everything that I'm just showing you right now. Right? Awesome. Let's show you one more thing very quickly, okay? I think you're gonna really appreciate this right now. Let me show you this other thing that you're gonna really appreciate. And that is, as a person right now who has to be an AI generalist, you need to have the ability to build your own products as well. And you know what? All of you guys in the past have had dreams of building your own products, but something that held you back is the fact that you didn't know how to write code. How many of you guys had great ideas, but just because you didn't know how to write great code, you didn't know how to do it? Yes, all of you people, that world has fundamentally changed right now. Guys, we are living in a world of abundance. Anybody will be able to build any product without writing a single line of code. And you can literally do that today using these incredible tools. In fact, yesterday, you guys saw us playing with a tool called as Emergent. Right? Okay. Now, let me break down the silence. You remember I asked it to make a phone call. I just asked it to redo it. Hello. Hello, I have a message for you. Come home at 9 p.m. Let's play pickleball after the session is over. Could you please confirm that you received this message? Yeah, I got that message. Don't worry about it. Thank you for confirming. If you need anything else, feel free to reach out. Have a great day. Guys, did you just see that? I mean, because a lot of people were spamming me, I didn't want to do it. I turned off the phone number. I quickly in the background turned on the phone number right now so that you can see this. It was Jerry literally making a phone call for me, and it just made a call to Funny right now on my phone, of course, to be able to do this. Yeah, this happened with MCP. Somebody wants a break. Guys, if you want a break, go. Take a break. No problem. We're going to wrap up in like 10-15 minutes. If you can't wait, please go for a break. I'm not enjoying your feedback here. I'm sitting here, I'm standing here, I'm teaching you stuff, and you are tired. So that was, AI making a phone call to Funny for pickleball. Of course, it was a demo call. It was not reality because a lot of people were spamming the number. I had to turn it off and I just turned it on. Coming back, guys, we are living in a world where we can build anything and everything that we want with a single line of text. For example, I can go to a tool like Bolt, which is like Emergent. There's one more platform which is absolutely incredible, and that is called as Bolt. And I can literally say, build a landing page for me for the Outskill program Generative AI Mastermind. Read for the copy on the landing page that I'm sharing with you right now. But I want the landing page to be created in a very modern design with neon green and white in the background. That is the redo of the design that I want you to do. White in the background and neon green and black are the colors I want you to do is redesign this landing page for me. You see, I can do something like this. I can go to the Outskill website and I can literally give it a URL right now. Let's say I'll give the URL of this 2-day mastermind. I can just copy the text. I can just paste it. Copy is here. That's it. And you know what? A tool like Bolt can build a full-fledged landing page as well, full-fledged product as well. In fact, the Jerry that you saw, right, was built without writing a single line of code using Bolt. I built this whole product without writing a single line of code using Bolt. And you know what? I have built more tools like this. As it is building the landing page, as Bolt is building the landing page, which is one of my favorite tools as well for it to build a lot. Emergent is great. Bolt is insane, right? The few other tools that I want to tell you that I use. I use the tool called as B0 by Wurzel as well. And you know what? Inside of this, I've created a very, very cool tool. Now, AI generalists are problem solvers, like I told you. And my team gave me a problem. My problem of the team was my graphic designer was leaving. As a result, my team was like, Weber, we have to hire a new graphic designer. Instead of hiring a new graphic designer, I created a tool for my team which uses ChatGPT in the backend to build, to do graphic designing for me. For example, let's say my team can come to this tool and can say how many creatives they want. Let's say they say 5. They can talk about the creative that they want to create. Let's say learn AI in 2 days. That's the ad that I want to create on. Once you select the number of creatives, they can simply click on generate prompts. And you know what? This tool will create technical prompts to generate an image using ChatGPT. Now you can see this. This tool created 5 prompts. And now I can just click on this button, open all 5 tabs, and you will see magic happening. Okay. Look at the tab section right now. Look at this. It just opened 5 different tabs right now, and it literally inserted the prompt inside of it as well. All I have to do is click on this send button, and that's it. All the prompts are sent inside, and AI can start, or ChatGPT can start generating the image for me right inside of this. So I literally created a tool which can generate images using ChatGPT in 2 hours. Insane in the chat if you think this is insane. And not just that, with one click, it can open 5 different tabs, 10 different tabs, 20 different tabs, all without writing a single line of code. This, my friends, is the power of prompt engineering and power of vibe coding. And look at this. Here, Bolt is literally built this landing page for us. I told I wanted black, white, and neon green instead of dark mode. And here it is. Bolt just built this landing page for us in 5 minutes. The 2-day generative AI mastermind. Of course, if I prompt it more, it can give even better outputs, but it just gave it in like 5 minutes. This is the craziness of the world we live in. I built a graphic designer which generates literal creatives and creatives for me. Look at this. Learn AI in 2 days. And they're unique creatives, by the way. They're not the same creatives every time. It will generate unique creatives like this every single time, right? And I can create unlimited creatives. And with Bolt, we just built a landing page in like a couple of minutes as well. These are the kind of things. Look at this. One more creative is ready. Look at this. One more very unique looking creative is ready. One more unique looking creative is ready. One more unique looking creative is ready. The graphic designer would cost at least 3,000-4,000 rupees per creator for all of this. I built an AI tool which can generate unlimited creatives without breaking a sweat. In fact, I have built even more advanced tools like, let me show you this. This is an acceptance tracker. I built a full-fledged CRM, which would have costed me, if I would have gone to HubSpot, right? They quoted me $120,000, which is 1 crore rupees per year to build, to use an app like this. So I use a tool called Replit to be able to build a full-fledged CRM, which my team will start using very, very soon, all without writing a single line of code. Guys, as an AI generalist, our job is to solve problems. When my team said, Weber, we need to hire a graphic designer, a good graphic designer would cost me 25-30 lakhs per annum minimum. But you know what? I built a tool which uses ChatGPT to create graphic designing. As a result, my team has an unlimited graphic designer who can work 24/7. I built that tool using a tool called as V0 without writing a single line of code, using byte coding. And then we needed a CRM. When we went and spoke to HubSpot, HubSpot quoted us a bomb, like 10 lakhs per month about. I said, screw it. I built a tool right now using Replit without writing a single line of code. This took me 2 days. The graphic designer took 3 hours. This has more 1 day of work left, where this tool can replace a tool which cost me 1 crore per year. And again, created without writing a single line of code. In fact, the Jerry that you saw as well was built using Bolt, which is also created without writing a single line of code. The ability to build is a superpower, and everybody can build today, even if you don't know how to write a single line of code. That is the true power of an AI generalist. Now, with that being said, I have a question for all of you people. I just showed you how I work. Do you guys like what you saw drop a boom in the chat? Did you just like how I work on an everyday level? Drop a boom in the chat. Perfect. You know what? I have a question for all of you people. What do you guys think? Do you guys agree with me? After everything that you just saw, that AI will take out 4 out of 5 jobs. Do you guys agree or disagree? When I say this, now that you have seen everything, let me know in the chat. Somebody is like 5 out of 5. Right? It's crazy. The world that we're living in is absolutely crazy. And you know what? 80% of the work will be taken up by AI agents by 2030. Either we like it or not, it's going to happen for sure. Maybe by 2027. That is how fast AI is moving. And the only way to stay ahead is by becoming an AI generalist, an AI first problem solver. How many of you guys agree with me that we have to become an AI generalist? And if we do become an AI generalist, we will be much ahead than everybody else. AIG in the chat. AIG in the chat. If you think this is the direction, once you get the roadmap, you guys are going to double down to become an AI generalist. Absolutely love it. Right? I want all of you guys to become AI generalists, because no matter who you are, guys, you could be an entrepreneur, you could be a working professional, you could be doing both. Let's say you're a working professional. If you're someone early in your career, you know jobs are not there out there, because AI has already eaten up a lot of early jobs. But you know what? The scary part is that people with years of experience, it's going to be a shit show for you people. Someone with more than 3, 4, 5 to 10, 15, 20 years of experience, it's going to be horrible for you guys. And I'll tell you why. As a founder, I can tell you this. I'm not hiring a single senior person. You know what? Because someone with experience is very expensive. And even if the person is expensive, most of them think AI is ChatGPT. They're not future paced at all. And I don't need 10 senior people like I did before. I probably need 1 or 2. But those 1 or 2, if they're not AI native, I don't want them in my company. And this is going to be the truth in every single company. All the large corporations are laying off people left, right, and center, especially the one with experience. Why? Because AI is able to replace their jobs very, very rapidly. But you know what? If you know how to use AI the right way, if you are an AI generalist yourself, you will be that 1 or 2 people in the top who will continue to excel. So folks with a lot of years of experience, especially people with more than 3 years of experience, and more importantly, people with more than 5, 6, 7 years of experience, please, I request you, level up to become an AI generalist. It's going to be a hemorrhage for you guys. But if you as an AI generalist, you'll have an unfair advantage and you will thrive like nobody else did. That is with people who are in jobs. Entrepreneurs out there, you already know the world that we are living in. 80% of your team is going to be an AI generalist. Now, don't tell me, Weber, I don't need to learn. I will hire someone and that person will do. No, that will not work. If you want to build an AI first org, you have to be AI first. If a leader is not driving the company on an AI first direction, the company will never become AI first. But if you become that leader which is AI first, you have to learn. I have spoken to billion-dollar company founders and they come and learn as well because it is a necessity. If you level up, you will have an unfair advantage over everybody else. So founders, entrepreneurs, consultants, freelancers out there, please level up to become an AI generalist as well. And of course, right, someone who understands business with AI, you guys are going to be absolutely invincible. It's going to be absolutely wild for you guys. And I really, really hope all of you guys are like that. With that being said, there are very few people who take this approach and level up to become an AI generalist. And I want all of you guys to be one of those. You see, people who have taken action have had their lives changed. For example, someone like Deepika, who was making 10,000 rupees per month, leveled up, become a generalist, use the monetization techniques, and now makes 2 lakhs per month. This is 6 months old, by the way. And she also is a LinkedIn top voice right now. Crazy stuff. Or someone like Abhimanyu, who had an average monthly revenue of 3 lakhs for the company, the agency that he used to run. Today, he makes more than 8 lakhs per month. How? He leverages the power of AI to be able to sell those skills as well, to be able to make insane money. Or someone like Aditi, who got like a massive hike from a startup to an MNC. And she was struggling to transition. AI helped her to move in a horrible market like this. In fact, someone like Vishwam, he had 60,000 rupees in his bank account. He leveled up with AI, learned how to play around with it. And you know what? Today, his monthly revenue is over 50 lakhs. He is killing it. And he has a 25-member full team. Power of distribution, power of differentiation coming from the world of AI. Because you know what? Most of the people don't know how to do all these things. And he is leveling up and leveraging them like nobody else. Or someone like Anubha, who's a doctor who wanted to get into medical writing. Didn't know where to start. Today makes more than 5 lakhs per month. Insane transformations when you level up to become an AI generalist. Or someone like Shivek, who has a full-time job, still was doing consulting, and now able to do 50% more consulting work purely because with AI, he's able to automate a lot of things. Or someone like Katika, who has increased their business 30% month on month, not year on year. Every month her business is growing by 30%. Why is that happening? Because she has learned how to leverage the power of AI and how to monetize it in the right way as well. Or someone like Tanya, who got a 90% freaking hike because she learned product and AI in the right way. And companies were hiring for people like this. They were not able to find. They got her. She knew AI and boom, in a market like this. Or someone like Kirti, who used the same playbook. He's like, I'm an AI-powered employee. You need to pay me more. And you know what? Companies do pay more because there are not many people who know are AI-powered. Everybody thinks AI is ChatGPT, but these guys, they do the stuff that I do right now. So people are blown and they get paid like crazy. You know what? I want all of you guys to have stories like this. And you can have all the stories like this because if you leverage the power of AI, truly become an AI generalist, you will have stories like this. So guys, like I promised, towards the end of today, we will share the roadmap with you guys. When I say end of today, after the lunch, there's one more session, end of then. We will share the roadmap with you guys. You can watch the roadmap, learn everything yourself. If you dedicate 18 months of your time, 10 hours a day, you can learn everything that I just showed you by following the roadmap simply. And it will be for free. And we will give the roadmap for free for you people. Okay. But for all those people who want to learn faster than others, we have something incredible for you. Yesterday, Funny already told you guys that today, during the lunch break, I'm going to talk about a program. I'm going to give you an offer that is going to be mind blowing. Guys, that is what I'm going to talk about right now. For people who are like, WebHub, can you help? Can Outskill help? I want to become an AI generalist faster than anybody else. I don't want to follow the roadmap. I want you to teach us. I want your team to teach us so that I can become an AI generalist. I don't want to wait for 18 months. I want to get there faster. Can your team help? Yes, we can. And yesterday, towards the end of the session, Funny did talk about a program and he told you that you guys will get a crazy, crazy offer. That's the thing that I'm going to talk about right now. And on top of the crazy offer, guys, we have added something as a bonus that, let me tell you this for a fact, you will not believe is real. You will see something that you can't even imagine is possible. And that is the offer that I'm going to talk about, and the bonuses are going to blow your minds. With that being said, folks, right now at 1:30 we wanted to do the lunch break. I'm sorry I took 15 minutes more to teach you guys. If you guys are interested to know about this program, you guys can stay back on this call. I'm going to talk about the program. I'm going to give you a prize that's going to blow your mind, and I'm going to show you some bonuses that will make you not believe your eyes. But for everybody else who are like, WebHub, no, I need the roadmap. I will take the roadmap and I learn it myself. You can happily drop off from the lunch break. You can be back at 3:30 for the next session. The learning continues. You can be back at 3:30 to continue the learnings. And for all the people who want to know about this program, I will take your permission of 15 minutes to talk about the program in your lunch break. This is your lunch break. You can choose to drop off from the call right now. The lunch break is on. You can choose to drop off from the call. No problem. And also those people, right, who don't have the right mindset, I didn't want to do this during the teaching. That's why I thought we will teach till 1:30 and then give you a break. But sorry, I ended up teaching you 15 minutes more. But right now, for the next 15 minutes, I'm going to talk about the program. And I only want those people who have given me the permission to talk about this, because this is your lunch break. You can choose to drop off. You can choose not to listen. But there will be a few people who are like, these guys gave me insane value yesterday for 9 hours. Today, 4 hours, WebHub has given me value. After that, they are asking me for 15 minutes to talk about their program. And I think do you think it is fair? Do you think it is fair to talk about something that we are building for 15 minutes during your lunch break after teaching you for 12 hours? Do I have your permission, guys? Yes, in the chat if I have your permission. Folks, thank you so much. And for somebody who's saying no, bhai kya kar raha hai? Go for your lunch break. It's your lunch break. You can drop off from the call. All right, guys. For all the people who gave me permission, for all the people who are staying on the call, I'm super duper excited to introduce you to the AI Generalist Accelerator program. Guys, let me tell you this. There's a reason I'm asking people to drop off, because I don't want everyone to see this. I'm being very, very frank. This is not for everybody, but this is a program that will change lives, because this is the only program in the world which can help you to become an AI generalist the fastest time possible. It is fast-paced, it is super high impact, designed to level you up to get started with your journey of becoming an AI generalist. There is nothing like this. I have spent hundreds of thousands of dollars buying every freaking program out there. Nothing comes even close to this. In fact, nothing comes close to the program that we're doing right now, the 2 days thing. This is on a very next level. This program will take you at least 18 months ahead in the race of AI, beating everybody else around you. This is your unfair advantage. And this program has 6 different parts to it. And yesterday, Funny spoke about it already, but I'm going to quickly touch base on the complete structure of the program for you. It starts with 40 plus hours of live training, which will happen for 7 days. For 7 days, 40 plus hours of live training, where you will learn how to become an AI generalist from step 1 to step 7, like I showed you already. So everything that I demoed you today on how I work, We're going to be teaching you all of that in 1 week, not 1 year, 1 week. It's going to be intense. You're going to get the best people out there in the world to teach you stuff that's going to blow your minds. That is part 1 of it, guys. The next part of it, which is week 2, is all about office hours. Now, you have learned everything, right? We want you to be able to execute everything as well. And that is the part 2 of this, where for the next 7 days, you spend 40 more hours doing what you learned in week 1. So week 1 and week 2, guys, part 1 and part 2 is week 1 and week 2, which is completely live. Actually, it says 70 hours, but you'll end up learning for almost 100 hours in these 2 weeks. And you will level up to get started with the journey of becoming an AI generalist completely live. You learn and then you will build. That is why I said super fast, high pace, high impact program. Next, part 1 and part 2, you level up, right? But there are a lot of things that we want you guys to learn, which we could not cover in the live hours. As a result, we have built an AI content library that you guys will get access to. This has recorded content of how to use a lot of AI tools and workflows, deep dives as well. I'm going to talk about this very, very soon. You guys will get access to this as well. Not just this, because we truly think learning business skills, modern business skills is also very, very important for you to become an AI generalist. We are giving you a Borden Business Fellowship content as well, which is by partnership with Cairo School of Business. I'm going to talk about that as well. So you're literally getting a business fellowship content as a part of this AI Accelerator program. We'll go deep into each one of them. Don't worry about it. Next is part 5, where in part 1, you learn live. Part 2, you do everything. Part 3, you get a content library, which you can learn it at your own pace. Part 4, you pick up business acumen skills. And on part 5, you learn monetization. Now that you've learned everything, how do you execute that to start making money? So we created a recorded content library, which you get access to, which you'll have access for 12 months, which you can watch at your own pace so that you can learn how to monetize your skills as well. I will go deep into this in the programs that you'll get access to this here as well. So part 3, part 4, part 5 are completely recorded. You have access to it for 12 months. You can watch it at your own time. And then comes part 6. For next 1 year, 54 weeks, every week you will have a live session on a Wednesday, where you will get updates of what's happening in the world of AI on this session. Every single week for the next 54 weeks, every time whatever AI updates are happening in the last week, we'll come on the session and we'll teach you so that you're always ahead. That is the part 6 of the program. So now let's go deep into each one of them. Guys, the dates for the part 1 and the part 2 is like you can see on the screen. The first one is starting on 22nd August. It will go on till 10th September. These are the 2 weeks, the first 2 weeks of live training. Or the second option that you can pick is 26th September to 11th October. Any slot that works for you. If none of these 2 slots work for you, you can book one of the slots and then you can change to the slot that will happen in October as well. Every month we do one session, the 14-day sprint. Every month it starts. You can move to the October as well, but we are not putting the dates because we have not finalized the dates yet. But you can book one of these slots and can move to the October one as well, just in case if these 2 slots don't work for you. The timings is 7:30 to 11 p.m. on Monday to Friday. And on Saturday and Sunday, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Indian Standard Time. Now, I know that people from all over the world, so I'll give you an EST as well. You can translate this time on your own time zone. For Eastern Standard Time, it's 10 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. EST, Monday to Friday. But for Eastern Standard Time, we are doing Saturday, Sunday at 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as well. So take a screenshot of this. Funny will drop a message of this as well in the chat. So these are the timings. These are the dates, guys. So either you can join the Indian timing or you can join the international timing. The people from 200 different countries who join this program. So these are the 2 time zones that we operate in. And the dates that we have available for the next 2 slots are 22nd August to 14 days from there, or 26th September to 14 days from there. And guess what? Recordings to everything will be available. All the recordings to everything will be available. You can watch the recordings at your own pace, just in case you miss any session. Because we understand someday you could get busy with work, right? And like I told you, if those 2 slots, that is 22nd August and 26th September doesn't work for you, you can always choose the option 3 as well, by paying for one of these slots, and you can talk to our team. We will move you to the next slot as well. With that being said, what are the kind of things you will learn in the 7 days? On day 1, which is 25th August or 29th September, you will learn everything around prompting. You will learn how to connect OpenRouter to your own tool. You will learn a tool like Olama to run your own local models and everything around it. And you'll also build your own RAG system. This is what you learn. The step 1 things that you saw, that is everything that you learn from 7:30 p.m. to 11 p.m. Indian Standard Time, or 10 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on day 1. On day 2, you will learn image and video manipulation and clone generation using AI. Everything about images, videos, audio, everything you learn. For example, you saw my AI clone running my Instagram. You will learn how to clone yourself, how to clone your audio, how to clone your video, how to make videos of it. And then you saw 1-minute film of me acting like a Stone Age man to ending, right? That video was created while teaching this session last time. So you learn how to build a tool, full-fledged video like that also, all in one single day by the best teachers in the world. That happens from 7:30 p.m. to 11 p.m. Indian Standard Time. You will go deep into image, video, audio, and everything around it. On day 3, you'll learn everything about MCP, Model Context Protocol. Today you saw I connected to Appify. Today you saw on Claude, when I asked it to make a call, it made a call on my phone. You saw Goose, which was using files on my computer. How do you learn all of that? We teach you on day 3 on MCP from 7:30 p.m. to 11 p.m. where you learn everything about MCP end to end. On day 4, which is on 28th August or 2nd October, you'll learn automations. Before you start learning agents and everything, right? You need to learn how to do automations. How can you get emails to be replied automatically? How can you get messages automatically on Slack? Basic automations like that, so that you get a hang of it and you understand the foundations of it. And once you understand the foundations, on day 5, we teach you how to build an agent which can make calls with conditional logic, can have 20-minute calls, conversations with people. It's a perfect AI agent automation that you're going to learn on day 5 using Vapi. And on day 6, you will learn how to build your own Jerry. You just saw Jerry. I'm sure all of you guys want to learn how to build that. You will learn how to build your AI agent. The example that we're going to teach you is Jerry here, so that you learn how to build Jerry and get started with agents as well. And finally, on day 7, you will learn how to build your own products using AI, using tools like Bold and Emergent. You will learn full-fledged on how I was able to build tools like graphic designing and all of that, which are way more advanced than a calorie tracker or anything. That needs you to learn design thinking, tech 101, and product thinking. These are all the things that you learn for the whole day from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. It will take one full day for you to focus on building. These are the 7 days of learning that you will have. 40 hours of AI training on the part 1, which is the week 1. And once this is done, on week 2, which is the part 2, you have 7 days of training is done. You will execute everything in the live office hours. It will all happen on Zoom, by the way. It's completely live. My team will be there. Mentors will be there. You will be building. You'll be asking questions. My team will be answering questions. It's all going to be one-to-many. There's no one-on-one nonsense. It's not possible. You guys know that. But yeah, that is what will happen in these office hours. Next, we told you that we partnered with Cairo School of Business because we truly believe having business acumen is extremely important. Without business acumen, you can't do it. You can't learn the world of AI. And not everybody have it. As a result, we partnered with Cairo School of Business and brought their recorded content library worth $5,000 for free as you join this program. So you get access to first principles thinking, design thinking, problem solving, product sense, consulting, UI, UX, finance, operations, logistics management. All these courses completely recorded. They are done by CXOs. You guys will get access to this for free as you join the AI Accelerator program today. Now, I told you, as an AI generalist, you need to have understanding of tools and also AI workflows. And that is what you will get in the AI content library, which is completely recorded. You guys will have access to one full year where you'll get 1 to 1.5 hour sessions, recorded content about all these tools so that you can go deep into tools like Perplexity, Notion, Notebook LM, Manus, Copilot, Hugging Face, GenSpark, and things like that. And not just that, you will get content library of recorded. These are just 1 hour, 60 to 90 minute recorded content, crisp, 2 point on how you can do AI workflows on data analysis, job applications, research, market, product building, design, content writing, so that anytime you're stuck, right, you have something to go to. And you will have access to this for 12 months. So you don't have to worry about it. You can watch it at your own pace. Finally, monetization. Like I told you, learning is not enough. You need to have the ability to monetize your skills as well. As a result, you guys will get the monetization content library 101, where you learn how to generate organic sales, how to automate your LinkedIn and generate sales from LinkedIn as well, how to do cold emailing using AI and automation, foundations of management consulting, so you can manage your clients very, very well, and also foundations of meta ads and Google ads. This will help you to level up in a way that you are able to monetize your skills as well. It's a full package and it's completely recorded. You have access to this for 12 freaking months. And finally, like I told you, you'll also get 54 plus live sessions where you'll get updates on everything that's happening in the world of AI for the next 1 year. Now, here comes the big surprise, guys. Anyone else who wants to drop, you should drop off right now. Because I don't want everyone to see this, because this is crazy. The huge surprise that I told you that none of you guys will be able to believe. It's not even on our website. It's nowhere else. We are doing this because we are doing such a large session for the first time, right? You see, I told you, for you to be able to leverage the power of AI, you need access to the right AI tools. And the right AI tools are expensive. They come at a cost. How do we do that? If you have to pay for all the tools, right, it will easily cost you like 2.5-3 lakh rupees per year, all the paid AI tools. But we said, let's do something crazy. And you know what? I went out there, spoke with these founders, paid for a bunch of these tools as well, and cracked a lot of partnerships so that you guys can get access to these paid tools for free as you join the AI Accelerator program. And that is the surprise that I wanted to talk about. And the surprise is, my friends, everyone who joins the AI Accelerator program today will get 1 year access to Emily paid version worth 20,000 rupees for free. Yes, it is the same tool that was taught yesterday, and I use it as well, where it can talk to a video, it can summarize a website, you can summarize a video, you can get LinkedIn comments done by this, it can write your email replies. It's insane what Emily can do. The paid access to this is worth 20,000 rupees a year. You will get it for free when you join the AI Accelerator program. You will also get 1 year access to Supergrow. Supergrow is this tool that was covered yesterday, which is a super LinkedIn tool. It can write LinkedIn posts for you. It can schedule content. It can create carousels. It can give you analytics. It can do a ton of things. It's a super tool and can do comments on your behalf. It's crazy what it can do. It's worth 30,000 rupees, $360. You will get this tool for 1 year for free as you join the AI Accelerator program. And the tool that I showed you today, Social Sonic, my go-to tool to find great content ideas. You remember the content idea that we found for the custom GPT? When Mark Zuckerberg told an OpenAI researcher, the idea was given by Social Sonic because it scrapes the internet for you so that you don't have to break the head. This tool is worth 20,000 rupees a year. You guys will get 1 year access to Social Sonic for free. Not just that, Numerous AI, the tool that gives you the power of AI on your Google Sheets. Yesterday it was covered for you. It's worth 20,000 rupees per year. You guys will get Numerous AI for free when you join the AI Accelerator program, including Write Sonic. The same tool that was used to create long form content, again, probably covered by Divij yesterday. Incredibly powerful tool, worth $192. You'll get it for free. Next, you get Fireflies AI, the same tool that attends meetings on my behalf. You get 6 months of Fireflies AI Pro version for free, worth close to 10,000 rupees or $100. And also, you guys get 1 year access to Fort AI, which probably was covered yesterday. Funny, was it covered yesterday? Fort AI?
Yes, Vaibhav, it was.
Incredible
Mind
tool.
blown.
Yeah, incredible tool. Recent edition. We just closed this partnership last week and we added it for you people so that you don't have to pay for the tool. It's worth 10,000 rupees almost or $110 per year. You will get it for free when you join the program. 1 year access. Not just that, you guys will get Emergent as well, worth $240 for free when you join the program. The same tool that was covered yesterday for you to build the the whole application. We are giving you the Emergent tool for free. If not Emergent, we'll give you a similar tool like this. Right? It's almost closed. It's almost closed. But yeah, $240 guys per year. You'll get it for free. Not just that. Today I showed you Bolt. It is worth $240. You will get Bolt worth 1 year, worth 20,000 rupees. With Emergent and Bolt, you'll be able to build any product out there. You'll get it for free for 1 year as well, worth 20,000 rupees. Perplexity. The browser that you saw is by Perplexity as well, Perplexity Comet. You will get the pro version so that you can use Labs. Perplexity Comet is going to roll out to all the pro users as well very, very soon. So you can use the AI agent browser for free for 1 year. You can use Labs for 1 year. And you can do all the research and paid tools as well for free. Worth 20,000 rupees, you'll get it for free. Perplexity. 1 year access. And also, you guys get $500 worth of VAPI. $500 worth of VAPI for free when you join the program, which is worth 45,000 rupees. So you can build all the voice agents in the world that you want to. And also, the tool that was used yesterday, which was HeyGen, where you converted an image into a video using ImageGen 4. A lot of people were mind blown, I'm assuming, yesterday when you saw this. It's worth $300, about 25,000 rupees. You will get HeyGen also for free when you join the program. Guys, when you just join the program, you get all these tools worth actually not 2.3 lakhs. The number is wrong. Right now, it's worth about 2.5 lakh rupees. You get all these tools worth close to $3,000 or 2.5 lakhs for free when you join the program. But it comes with one condition. I'm going to talk about that condition very, very soon. So when you join the AI Accelerator program today, for a very special price, you get all access to all these tools worth 2.5 lakh rupees as a bonus. Guys, Emily AI for 1 year, Supergrow for 1 year, Numerous AI for 1 year, Social Sonic for 1 year, Right Sonic for 1 year, 1 year access to Photo AI, 1 year access to Perplexity, 1 year access to Bolt, 6 months access to Fireflies AI, $500 credits of VAPI AI. Actually, 1 year access to HeyGen. This is wrong here, not $500 credits. 1 year access to HeyGen and 1 year access to Emergent as well. Have you seen a better offer than this? If your minds are blown, drop a MB in the chat. If your minds are blown, drop a MB in the chat. Absolutely. We have gone all out. And we told you yesterday we're going to blow your minds, and we have. And we also told you yesterday that we're going to give you an offer that you can't refuse. It is going to be an unbelievable offer. In fact, if I go to our website today for the AI Accelerator program, right? If I put everything together, the AI training of 40 hours, which is 1 lakh, the 30 hours of AI office hours, which is 50K, Cairo School of Business 2.5 lakhs, AI Content Library 50K, Monetization Mastery is 50K, 54 plus hours of live sessions worth 1 lakh, and bonus AI tools is worth 2.3 lakhs. If I put everything together, it's close to $10,000 or 8 lakh rupees. But you know what? On our website, we run this at a very, very good price, which you can buy at any point of time. If you go to AI Accelerator, which is right here, you can see this. We sell this program for $10,000 internationally, and for people in India, we do a discounted price of 3.5 lakhs already. And you can buy this at any point of time. But if you buy directly from our website, even if you pay 3.5 lakhs, you will not get the bonus tools. Because the bonus tools that you just saw here, right? These bonus tools are only valid for special offers like this that I'm going to do right now. But you know what? You don't have to pay 8.2 lakhs if you join today. You don't even have to pay $10,000. You don't even have to pay 3.5 lakhs. But you know what? All of you guys, for the next 20 minutes only, and we're going to run this because it's a special offer. It is a limited time offer. And Funny gave you a heads up yesterday. For the next 20 minutes, after we share the payment link, all of you guys will get this program for 94,999 rupees. That is $1,200. How insane is that? And you know what? Not only you can pay the full price, that is 95K, to pay your seat or book your seat, you can also pay 15,000 rupees or $249 to block your seat as well. And you can pay the rest of the amount in the next 5 days. Now, before I go there and before I go deeper, just imagine this. The AI tools that you're getting access to is worth $3,000. It's 2.5 lakh rupees. And then you're getting all these trainings, 14 days of live training to make you AI generalist, content library, monetization mastery, 54 plus live sessions, everything. And we made it 94K. Because we wanted to make a no-brainer offer, we had to limit the time. So we limited the time to 20 minutes so that you can pay and join in. After the 20 minutes are over, the payment link will be disabled. Now, before I share the payment link, I want to tell you a few things. One, you can pay a full price of 95K to block your seat, or you can pay 15,000 rupees, which Funny already told you yesterday to keep it handy, to block your seat, or $249 or 1,200 US dollars for people outside of India. Now, like I said, the special offer is valid for the next 20 minutes. And I told you the dates as well. These are the dates. I want you to remember 22nd August or 26th September. Funny, if you could share the dates again in the chat, that would be great. With that being said, guys, you remember the condition that I told you about the tools? This is the condition. You have to pay the remaining amount. Even if you're paying a full amount, no problem. You're all good. If you're paying 15,000 to block your amount, you have to pay the remaining amount before the date that is mentioned on the slide. You'll see it is almost 7 days away from right now. That is because if you don't pay before this date, if you don't pay the remaining amount before this date, we will not be able to give you the bonus tools. You'll be able to get access to everything else. Even if you delay it by 3-4 days, no problem. We understand. But we will not be able to give you the bonus tools if you pay after this date. And the reason why it is important is because these are partnerships, and a lot of partnerships expire. So if you're making the full payment, you will be redirected to a call where my team will block a call with you, and they will give you access to everything right away in the next 24 hours. For people who are paying partial amount, you have about 7 days to pay the rest of the amount. The date is mentioned on the slide that you can see. That is the final date that you have to pay the remaining amount. If you're not able to pay the remaining amount before this date, you will not get access to the bonus tools. But you get access to everything else because that is in our control. We can give you that, but not the bonus tools. I hope that is clear, and that is the condition that I wanted to tell you about the bonus tools. If you want access to all these bonus tools worth 2.5 lakhs, you have to pay the remaining amount. Only if you're paying the partial amount today by paying 15K or $250 to block your seat, the remaining amount has to be paid before this date. You have good 7 days to pay, so should not be a problem. But for whatever reason, I wanted to give you this heads up, because if you pay after this, we will not be able to give you access to the tools because most of these partnerships do expire after that. With that being said, guys, if you're not sure about it, don't join the program. We are very sure about the program that we have built. So we don't want troublemakers inside. If you're sure, join the program, or else don't join the program. Simple. With that being said, the moment you make a full amount, you will be redirected to a calendar link. Make sure you block your seats. With that being said, guys, this is the offer. This is the AI Generalist Accelerator program. Funny, drop the payment link right now and turn on the timer for 20 minutes. Okay, you know what? I'm going to do that on my front.
I have shared the payment link in the chat, Vaibhav.
Okay. There you go, guys. We have turned out a 20-minute timer. Go ahead, join in if you want to. You know it is a no-brainer, right? Once the timer clocks to 0, we will stop the thing. That's why I wanted to give a full heads up before you join in. It's a no-brainer, right? Like you're paying 95K or $1,200, and the bonus tools are only worth $3,000, which is absolutely insane. Even if you pay for a like $100,000, like a 15, 20, 25, 30 lakh rupee program, right? You'll not get access to these tools. But we have gone over and beyond so that you guys have everything that you need to learn and to win in the world of AI. That's why we wanted to make it a no-brainer. So you get 40 plus hours of live training, which goes on for 2 days, the Cairo School of Business Fellowship, the AI Content Library, the AI Monetization Library, and 54 plus live sessions for the next 1 year. And all the bonus AI tools as well, all for 95K, 94,999, or 1,999 or $1,200. And of course, you can pay a partial amount as well to block your seat. Now, the link has been shared with you guys. If you tap on this link, right, this is what you see. You'll see 2 batches, 23rd August or 26th September, whatever works for you. Let's say 23rd August is the one that you want to go with. You tap on this and you will see 3 things. Now, this is important. If you are Indian users who want to pay using Razorpay, Stripe, or UPI, credit card, debit card, use these 2 links. If you're international users who have a credit card, use Stripe. And if you are someone from Malaysia, Philippines, Thailand, Bangladesh, where you don't have Stripe working for you or you don't have credit card working for you, we have partnered with XPay and you can use XPay as well to be able to pay your seats. So Indian users, stick to Razorpay. It is the best. It works. It is simple. International users who want to pay in US dollars, who have credit card, Stripe is the answer for you. And for international users from Malaysia, Philippines, Thailand, Bangladesh, and other countries around, you can use the XPay right here. All the 3 payment options are out there for you, and go ahead and join in. We have about 80 guys. For people who are paying, there'll be an induction call on Tuesday. Make sure you don't miss it, right? And let me give you a quick summary of everything, right? Guys, the enrollment payment options, either you can pay a full pay of 95K or you can block your seat by paying 15K, right? Whatever works for you. You have to pay the remaining amount in the next 7 days to be able to get access to the remaining, to be able to get access to the bonus tools. So make sure you pay the remaining amount if you're paying a partial amount before the date. And if you're making the full payment, you'll be redirected to a Calendly call. Make sure you book a meeting with my team so that you can get access to everything. And of course, right, we also have an induction call on Tuesday. So make sure you don't miss it. We have a clear no refund policy. If you're not sure about the program, don't join. We are very sure about what we have built. I have no doubts around it. If you're not sure, don't take it. And we have made it an absolute no-brainer by giving you access to so many tools. So I hope you guys don't have any questions, right? And that is where we are. And also for people who want to leverage EMIs, after paying 15,000 rupees or $249, we will give you a few payment options for you to be able to pay using EMIs as well. So guys, now that all this being is said to you, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you nice 3 to 4 minutes. I want you to make the decision. I don't want to run through it. Okay. Funny will play a nice little community video right now. Watch that video. Take a decision if you want to take. If you think it's the right program for you, you know it. Join the program. If you think it is not the right program, you can happily drop off from the call, have your lunch break and come back at 3:30. Okay. And after I come back, I will show you a sneak peek of what happens inside the cohort as well, so that you get an understanding. All right. So Funny, over to you for the next 5 minutes. You can play a video as people take their decisions as well.
Awesome. Okay. Let me take over the screen. Yesterday, when I actually spoke about it, a lot of you also asked about our community and what happens inside our community. So let me quickly show you all a video that will help you get a sense of who are the kind of people that usually join in, that you would get to meet. Let me go ahead and do this. I'm sharing my screen and I will do it with audio. There you go. So this is a video of a recent event that we did, and we partnered with Google to be able to do this event. This was an offline event that happened in the headquarters of Google. We wanted to do it there because of the kind of things that Google is doing in the generative AI space with Gemini and all of the other products that they have launched. So all of our learners flew down and met inside of Google's headquarters, and this is how it, went.
I believe that AI is a double or blade. At the same time, has huge potential to be beneficial to humanity. It also holds a lot of risks. For me, the question is, how do we equip ourselves not to be outskilled, but to really outskill? So, yeah.
There is a paradox. If we will know the brain more, the brain will become more complex. And right now we are looking into rehabilitation and improvement and management for psychiatric disorders.
So for today is, how are you leveraging AI to solve this?
The future of expertise or content is no more in a format that it is today. That you will sit out there, write a blog article, then people will see it come to you. Most of these experts will be employed directly by Google, directly by OpenAI, directly by Microsoft, who are experts at that topic. Especially if you are trying to go for the deep and with the Fortune 500 companies. So maybe that's just one caveat to keep in mind. And now we are safe, and the copyright is still with the human, but you never know in the future.
I come from a family of lawyers and chartered accountants. I thought that that is really something that we can do: accounting side, the finance side, and the legal side with AI, with so many cases pending in our courts in India.
When I attended that session from the masterclass, so I could see that how people harness the power of AI in GenAI. Then I thought that, okay, I have to focus on this. Excellent. I got to make a lot of new friends, got to learn a lot of things from all the people around. People come with 20, 30 years of experience. Services and products are going to be delivered, the future is going to change. And it is going to be with the AI.
That is what it looks like whenever our community gets together. I'm getting a lot of questions. So what I will do at this point is I will share a Q&A form link also on the chat, and we will take as many questions as we can over the course of the next few minutes as all of you are enrolling. But Vaibhav, I'm also getting a lot of messages from people that because there seems to be a lot of traffic hitting the payment link at this point of time. So in case your payment is failing for whatever reason, please do refresh and retry. And those of you who have already enrolled, while I welcome you into the accelerator program already, I am going to call out a few names as well to give you your confirmations. But Vaibhav is back.
Guys, before that, right? Funny.
Yeah.
You know what would be happening? A lot of people must be thinking, yeah, 2 days is great, but will these guys be able to do a good job? I know tools are great, but I'm here to learn the program. And these are all right questions, right? How is this program? They're saying there are no refunds also. Should I take this program? What if the program is not good and everything, right? So I thought maybe I should give you the reality check. And I will be as fair as frank as possible. Guys, we have done only one cohort. The second cohort is sold out. The third cohort is sold out. The fourth cohort is the one that you have access to, which fourth and fifth cohort are the ones that you're choosing right now. But the first cohort is over. Let me show you how that first cohort went. Okay. This is my internal Slack community. Okay. I don't want you guys to see much, but this is my internal Slack, like you can see, right? And this is the AI Accelerator cohort 1. You see, it has been a while. It's the 24th June is when we did the last cohort. Cohort 2 is underway right now. Cohort 3 will happen next month as well, but you can see this, right? And I'm going to show you the reality of it. This was C1 day 1. The average rating was 4.41 out of 5. And you can see we targeted a rating of 4.8, but we only landed at 4.41. I'm being very, very open. And the major problem was tech glitches. There were a few things that didn't work. As a result, people were annoyed. As a result, we got a lower rating. we didn't get 4.8. But imagine getting a rating like 4.5. That is insane, right? This is day 1. Let me show you day 2. Right, I'll scroll down, and this was day 2, guys. Day 2, we were targeting 4.8, but we landed at 3.85, and average CSAT was 3.7. It didn't do well. And I'm showing you this because I don't want to lie. I didn't say that everything is great. This session became a problem for a few people because it was too technical. And this was a session on automation, and we put it on day 2, and people were overwhelmed. As a result, if you see right now in your structure, right, we have added 1 extra day of foundations of AI automations so that it becomes easier for you people, right? So that is what we did here, right? And as a result, we added more bonus sessions and we slowed it down. But I didn't want to hide it. There was one day where we got 3.7 out of 5. But you know what? We bounced back. We worked very hard. You see this. I said, let's get it to 4.8 out of 5. That's what I told to people, my team. And this was day 3. We got a 4.6 out of 5, where people learn how to do image and video manipulation and learn how to make clones using AI. 4.6 out of 5, guys. Now I'll show you day 4. This was 27 June, day 4, 4.72 out of 5. Okay, this was a day where they learned introduction to MCPs, which people absolutely love. And now day 5. 4.63 out of 5. Still, we are not hitting the average rating of 4.8 right now, but we are working very, very hard to make that happen. I'll scroll down. Day 5 ho gaya. Right, let's go to day 6. Day 6, session 1. 4.7 out of 5. 4.74 here, which is 4.8 out of 5. This was session 1, where people learned what agentic AI is and how to do it. And session 2 of day 6, because it's a full day, remember, they learned how to build Jerry. 4.73 out of 5. They learned how to do Jerry. Then came day 7, session 1, 4.88 out of 5. And session 2, 4.71 out of 5. Yes, we targeted 4.8 out of 5 because we hold ourselves to very high standards. And the rating that we got was 4.51 out of 5. Now you'll be like, yeah, Vaibhav, this is your internal Slack. Right? You could be lying. You could be saying anything. How can I trust you? All these are very fair questions. All these are very, very fair questions. As a result, let me show you something else. Right? Let me show you the internal Slack now. Yeah. This is our internal Slack. Folks, we have like 7 minutes only left. Sorry, just wanted to drop a quick reminder for all of you people. We just have 7 minutes. So if you guys want to take action, now is the time for you guys to take action, right? But yeah, let me show you. This is the access to the platform that you'll get to once you make the payment, right? I'll go to the gratitude channel. These are people dropping messages right now, right? This was after the session 1 was over. Sorry, the first session was over. Look at this. There was a competition, by the way. We do competitions as well inside, where people end up building products. Look at this. Super proud of what we have achieved, even more excited for what lies ahead. Right? Look at this, Amit Singh. From bottom of my heart, I want to thank the team to make this 14 days experience valuable. Studying can be, he was 40 years old, by the way. I have done courses from ISB. ISB is like one of the top schools in India. It's equivalent of a Stanford and a Harvard for India. And he's basically saying this program is better. It's life-changing, and looking forward to be one of the mentors in the future cohort as well. And look at this. Bunch of people saying agree, absolutely love it. Look at this. People are dropping love. And I'm literally clicking on next. And this was the graduation. Like I told you, there are people from all over the world who are joining the cohort, and you can see that graduation here as well. Look at that. A lot of graduation images. People from, or Claudia is from Spain, right? Or France. The people from 200 countries, guys, who joined. So it's very, very hard to kind of put a country to this. And look at this. Dr. Nitin says, what? Final thoughts. We came curious, we leave empowered, and this is just the beginning. Right? Okay, people have built products as well. Guys, I can keep showing you on and on and on. Right? This is people. I'm not even skipping. I'm just clicking next. And these are all people dropping messages thanking. Thank you, Outskill, for creating the program. It's worth every penny and more. The AI Accelerator is launchpad for future, empowering me to navigate the AI revolution with confidence. I'm seeing the impact in the work and I can't wait to continue the journey. As the wrap up of 14 Day, I honestly don't know where to begin because what a ride. Full of aha moments, crashes, late night hustles, and the sweet feeling of I finally got it. That is so sweet, right? And people are dropping massive thank you messages. We came in curious, we leave empowered, and this is just the beginning again, is what people are saying. So guys, I can keep showing hundreds of messages like this. People have created songs also dedicated to outskill mentors and cohort members. So I can keep going on, yeah. Like I can keep going on and on and on. This program has given us the base. Now it's time for us to rise, excel further as AI generalists. And people are just dropping thank yous and thank yous and thank yous all over the place, right? I can keep going. There are hundreds of messages like this on gratitude, but I wanted to show you a rundown of what is actually the reality. Folks, we have 4 more minutes left. Funny, why don't we take some questions?
Sure, Vaibhav.
So just share the responses form link. I will start taking questions. Okay, I'll put. Can you take over the screen? Like we have like literally like 4 minutes.
Yes. I've shared the responses sheet with you.
Yeah, got it. Just checking it out right now. Got it. Yeah. Oh my God. Folks, if you have questions, funny, drop in the payment link and the question link as well, so I can take up some questions.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. I see a ton of questions.
I think, Vaibhav, before we answer all the questions, I kind of went through it. A lot of people are having confusion around the payment options, right? So you can make your partial payment right now. And for the remaining payment, we do have EMI options available, but you can't directly take an EMI option at this point of time. You will still have to go ahead and block your seat. People who are making the full payment, as you complete your payment, you will also be redirected to a 1v1 onboarding call. You can go ahead and book a 1v1 call if you are only making a full payment right now. And even if you are not able to block your 1v1 onboarding call, our team will reach out to you and help you. But everybody who is joining in will be having an induction call as well. I'll share my screen. If you are not able to find the link on the Zoom chat box, or if it is going away for whatever reason, you can also scan the QR code that I'm showing on the screen. But Vaibhav, you can answer the questions.
Guys, we have literally 2.5 minutes. I still see 9,000 people on this call. And I see literally hundreds of questions here. My goodness. Okay, I'm going to do my best I can. But yeah, go on, grab on in if you guys are keen or are interested. Okay, is there any semi options? If you are asking, is there a way for you to buy small chunks of the program? You can go to our website and buy it, but you'll not get a price like this. It's a no-brainer price that we are doing. And that's exactly why we said 20 minutes. And now we have 2 more minutes left. If we don't need bonuses, what will happen for the 14-day program? So let me just show you this very, very clearly for people who are not sure about this. Funny, can I just take out the screen?
Yeah.
Okay. Guys, if you go to our website, right, because there are a lot of people asking, can I join later and all of that, right? If you just go to our website, if you just want to buy the 2-day program, 14-day program, the 14-day generative AI bootcamp is right here. You can go and pay for this program. It is currently priced at 1.5 lakhs. Just the 14-day training is priced at 1.5 lakhs or $4,500, right? You can individually buy this as well, right? In the same way, if you come here, if you just want the tools mastery, we also individually sell this, which is just the recorded content tools mastery, right? For about 1 lakh right now, right? And we sometimes run offers on this as well. So what we wanted to do right now is that how do we make it a no-brainer for every one of you for you to be able to join? That's why we did such a low price, okay? So there is no other way to go below this.
Vaibhav,
Okay.
I'm getting a lot of emails that people are still trying to block and it's in the process.
I know, because I took longer as well. So can we run a poll if there are a lot of people trying, because there's just too many people today on the call. We didn't expect this kind of turnout as well.
I'm just creating a poll and I'll launch it. Okay. There you go. Folks, I've put out a poll. Please do respond on the poll and let us know if you're still trying to block your seats. Meanwhile, what I've also done is I have pulled out the names of all of the people who have joined in. It's going to be very difficult for me to go ahead and call out everyone's name whoever has joined in, but I've tried to put them in an alphabetical order so that you can get your confirmation also. But there are more payments that have come in after I did this as well. So you might not find your name inside this list yet, but towards the end, I will also give you all a confirmation just like how I'm doing right now. So all of these people, if you are finding your name inside of this, it basically means that we have your enrollment into the program is confirmed.
Okay, cool. Let's jump right in, Funny. My goodness.